Welcome to Fate Prism session number 9. Last session was a little bit of a mess. I'm fully willing to admit that, given all the extra circumstances that we had. But of course, before we get started, I'm gonna say everybody managed to make it today, and I'm so happy to see it. We got AI Ignister.
Hi.
We got Atlas Core.
Let's fucking go. Can I get a hell yeah?
We got Raven Soul.
Nanashi, are these guys Nazis?
No.
Damn, GI Robot is sad.
Dude, not G. You are a GI robot, holy shit.
And we got Zivith, who is usually silent, but he likes to type. Good day to
We
you
love
too,
him
Ziv.
anyway.
Happy to see you again. Okay, so you guys managed to finally finish your adventure in the Green Domain after getting fucking ambushed and bushwhacked.
Yeah.
Well, to be totally fair, only one of us got ambushed and bushwhacked.
That's fair. Speaking of which, the end result of that is that even though he won the fight, he's down to like 3 hit points right now.
Yay.
Don't we have a doctor among us?
Yeah,
Someone should do
but I
something
haven't-
about that.
Yeah. All this time, it's like I saw the team layout, right? I was like, well, we need a healer, right? So I can multi-class as a support and a long-range sniper. Literally have not been able to heal you chuckle fucks like ever.
Well, he's down by 7 hit points, so we can go ahead and say that when you pick him up, he's kind of just like haggard and beaten. And if you wanted to spend the 7 mana points to basically cast Cure 7 times, you can do that, and it'll take all of 30 seconds. Get it back up to full.
Fair.
I mean, if you want to do that right now, we could just say that that's what you did when you picked him back up on your way to the Yellow Domain. I don't care.
Dude, imagine having only 10 hit points. Couldn't be me.
I wonder why.
This is why you will never get healed. You're just too bulky.
But because healing just isn't that effective on me.
Not really. Well, not yet anyways.
Not yet. Yeah, Nanashi, you better start damaging me, man.
Oh, dude. Don't challenge me on that. Do
All
not...
right, we can do this domain style. I challenge thee, Nanashi.
Be careful what you wish for. You may TPK the T.
Oh, boy.
I asked him to damage me. And
We'll
the
see
monkey
what
paw
happens.
curls.
We'll see what happens. But first things first. Did you want to go ahead and patch up Ignis real quick? Raven, spend the 7 mana points.
Yeah, yes, I did actually.
Alright, so you're down 7 mana points, but Ignis is now back up to full health at the start of this next session. I think that's perfectly fine in my opinion. Also, I did want to remind you guys, you do have first aid packs in your backpacks.
Oh yeah.
We do have those.
Yeah, they're one-time use, and they'll let you recover 5 hit points, but because it's manual medical healing rather than regular healing, basically you'll take a small penalty to your attack rolls because you're still technically disabled. It hasn't really come up yet because, you know, none of you guys have ever come home beaten up to shit until now, so.
Yeah, you know, it's hard.
And
to
it's
swing-
only
it's
one
hard
of
to
us
swing
in
your sword.
particular.
You know, it's kind of hard to swing a sword when your sword arm is bandaged up. You know?
Exactly. That's the way.
Trick thing.
Basically, if you used a med kit or any kind of regular medical treatment, you take a -1 to all your rolls in combat. That's about it.
For how long? Is it for the day? For one
Basically
combat?
for the day, yeah.
Gotcha.
Which is why magical healing is so valuable. It's instantaneous. It just takes attacks on the body in another way.
Right.
That was kind of the trade-off I was working with. I thought it was fair.
That seems pretty reasonable.
Cool. But we'll go ahead and jump into this session then. Everybody has regrouped back at the house. You put on a record for your pet chicken for him to listen to some Frank Sinatra, I believe you said it was?
Yeah, I believe I set him up with Fly Me to the Moon.
Yes, you did. I remember that. Which is very poignant considering he's a chicken and can't fly.
Now, I don't know what's going to happen when that record reaches its end. You know, he's just going to be there in awkward silence, but, you know, it'll give him something to listen to for, like, the first 2 minutes while we're gone.
Well, let's be honest. Records are not single-track systems. They don't just have one song on them, and then that's it. Records are known to have a few songs on them. They're primitive CDs, after all.
I know nothing about records. That
Fair
was before
enough.
my time, Nanashi.
You know what? That's fair.
I'm 23, Nanashi. That was before my time.
I'm 37. I actually had a record player when I was a very small child.
Technically, there was a record player in my childhood home. I just
Never messed with it.
I mean,
never messed with it, yeah.
My favorite thing to do with that record player was to put a paper plate over top of it and use markers on it and just draw, like, spiral things on it. It was fun.
I mean,
That
if we're
does
talking
sound
about record
fun.
player.
It is. You should try
We're
it
talking
sometime.
about-
That thing has a speed setting, too, so you can just make it go absolutely crazy and just draw some of the weirdest-looking patterns ever.
I mean, we're talking about records, and I technically have one right now, but also no, because well, it's a Bluetooth speaker, designed to look like a record player.
Ah.
Oh, how nice. Like, I don't even have any CDs for my car. I just listen to all my music on YouTube. Not even YouTube Music, just YouTube.
Well, yeah, YouTube Music's
Yeah.
kind of a shitty service, let's just be honest.
I've never used it. So I
And
wouldn't know.
this kids watching is why it is very ethical to pirate your own music.
Let's not get Anashi's YouTube channel taken down for suggesting piracy.
Dude, if you watch the podcast, you would know exactly where my show goes, and this means nothing in the grand scheme.
Okay, pirate everything. Pirate your anime, pirate your music.
I
pirate
mean,
your other shows.
SoundCloud is meh. YouTube Music
Pirate the
is
One Piece.
scam,
Huh.
and you kind of have to at this point.
Yeah, kinda. Alright, let's get the ball rolling. You are standing in front of the yellow gateway, and this gate is a golden ring with a yellow magic wall and is unusually bright.
Barry is gonna glance aside at Ignis.
Wait, hold on.
You good, dude?
No, I just got called for breakfast.
Oh.
Because my burrito is ready.
Oh,
Anyways,
Dude, breakfast burrito goes fucking hard.
Yeah, no argument there.
oh no, yeah, 100%. Anyways, you were saying, Alice?
Barry's just gonna glance aside, just kind of give you a side eye. I'm just saying, you got wings. You could fly. I could try throwing you a little higher, and you could glide down. It'd be a hell of an entrance. I used to do something similar to that back in my wrestling days. It would drive the fans wild.
You know what? You actually make a good point.
Joseph will just walk on ahead, looking back at the two. Well, you all decide your method of approach. I'm gonna enter before this gate burns my retinas off.
Like, I'm just saying, there's supposed to be like a party going on here tonight. You wanna make a good entrance, We see how you do it, Miranda. We maybe want to try some luck on some other ladies.
Wait, hey now, wait a minute.
You didn't, apparently. Anyways, I'm not gonna rip you about that too much longer. But I'm just saying, you want to make a slick entrance? I got your back.
Shall you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Thought so.
All right, here we go. First roll of the session.
Yeah, give me that physique roll, buddy. Let's see what you do.
I'm gonna grab him. One hand on the, one hand on his waistband, one hand on, like, not literally the back of his neck, but that area of his clothing.
The back of his
I'm gonna
shirt.
try to angle the throw a little higher this time.
Give me the roll, buddy.
Because the last few times I kind of just threw him. I went more for distance instead of height, and that led to some damages because he didn't have enough time to react to the fall.
Little bit.
I'm gonna try and aim a bit higher so he has a bit more.
Let's see it.
time.
Let's see it.
So we just want to acknowledge real quick. I have a +4 modifier to my roll because physique.
Yep. That would. Okay.
Well.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible. So you
that
grab
modifier doing God's work here.
Yeah, realistically, it is putting in work. All right, you grab Ignis by the back of his shirt collar and his waistband. You give him a good upward pitch.
1, 2, 3.
And when he goes through the gateway at roughly the same time as Joseph walks through it, he ends up flying about, let's say, 20 feet high into the air, and he immediately just gets oceanfront beach view of everything overhead of him.
Oh. Well, I'll be.
Barry's gonna follow him behind him nonchalantly after throwing him.
After you guys go through the gate, you feel warmth beaming down on your heads, you hear the rolling waves of the ocean off to the side, and you see dozens of people having fun in the sun. Welcome to the beach domain. This is your beach episode.
I thought it'd be the blue domain. What? Yo, the blue domain is gonna be fucking Atlantis. I'm calling it now.
Now, once you all walk through, behind you, the gate itself is attached to a sturdy pair of palm trees sticking out of the sand beneath it, crossing across each other near the tops. Off to your left, there is elevated by a few wooden steps, you see a massive stretch of walkable boardwalk full of stores, shops, and stands, and a wide stretching of palm trees beyond it. In front of you, there's a golden yellow sandy beach stretching for miles, filled to the brim with beach bodies, and off to the right, there's a rolling ocean as endless as the sandy beach, also filled with beach bodies.
So Nanashi, did Ignis catch any eyes with his grand entrance? Come on now.
Oh yeah, there were a few beachgoers who were just kind of walking by when he was gliding through the air, and they're just like, oh shit, and he just barely dodges a couple of kite flyers who were just walking around in the same general direction.
He's got wings. He can maneuver that.
Exactly. If you rolled any worse, I would have actually had him get tangled up in the kite strings and fall to the sand.
Ooh. That modifier doing God's work.
You got that right.
Wait, hold on. How exactly?
If he had rolled a 0, I would have had you get tangled up.
Okay. So
yeah.
basically a 1 or higher, and that would have been fine.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, throwing you is not all that difficult for a guy of his size. So the margin of error for this is so low, it was borderline non-existent. You would have had to do the worst possible to do that bad.
I would have had to have literally I would have had to roll 4 minuses to get a 0.
Yeah.
Which at which point would have gotten tangled up in the kites, but like
exactly,
that's like virtually non-existent chances of failure.
Exactly, like you would. That's how low I keep things when it comes to fun stuff. When it comes to combat-oriented stuff, it's a little more serious. When it comes to fun shit, I keep the margin of error relatively low.
Yeah, fair.
Especially when it's something that simple, like you can see a kite coming.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys have officially entered onto the beach, bitch. Where do you feel like going? You got the boardwalk, you got the beach itself, you got the ocean. Where you want to head?
Can I take a moment?
First off, I would like to land in the sand.
That's perfectly fine. You land right by your party in the sandy beaches, which, by the way, perfectly granular all the way through. Feels nice on the toes.
Well, I just want to bring up, because I think it would get a laugh out of everyone. Ever since the last session, I've been pondering in my head what the yellow domain was going to look like. And there's, they're piecing together the fact, okay, yellow domain, light magic, there's going to be, like a party or music, like a kind of a music party going on here tonight, right? So I'm trying to piece together in my head what I thought it looked like. I'm gonna be so real with you. I thought we were going into a rave. I was so excited. Beach is great too, though.
In all fairness, summer beach party does sound like the light domain.
Yeah. Well, just in my head, I'm like, okay, beach is. I figured beach would go to the blue domain because water.
That's a fair point. I actually debated for a long time what this domain was going to be, and the beach just made the most logistical sense for everything that's going to come from it.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess I'm going to the dock.
You gonna head up to the boardwalk?
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. You guys gonna follow?
I'll follow along.
Yeah, Joseph will follow, sure.
Alright, well it takes you a few steps to get up there, but you see dozens of people in beach attire traveling across this well-crafted wooden boardwalk, traveling on foot, skate, scooter, bike, skateboard, every means of wheeled travel you can find is all there. And scattered along the boardwalk is several miniature stores, shacks, and pop-up stands selling swimsuits, inflatables, sunscreen, towels, sunglasses, magic rings in a yellow hue, and even surfboard and large water equipment rentals. There's also a few stands selling fast foods, and as well as ice cream, shaved ice, frozen yogurt, and a few iced drinks.
Chimo, you ain't gonna overheat in this blaring sun, are you? We need to get you a cool drink. You wasn't doing so hot at the volcano, but I guess that was hotter than it is here.
Alright, so she does want a cool drink. Well, alright then, so I guess we'll say Barry and Chima are gonna walk over to one of the nearby food and drink stands.
Hey, do you two want drinks too?
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy everyone a cold drink, even though Joseph said no.
Yeah, of course you are. You've actually got money.
Yeah, I've got money now.
Although
I've got
for
no
how
problem.
long that money's gonna last is in question now.
Hold on.
This
hold
domain.
on. Hold on.
This domain
I would
probably.
hold on. I would just like to point out, Alex is the only one that's been spending his money here. None of us has been spending shit.
Hey,
I-
and
I-
you
I
know what?
spent-
No, when I was broke and I wanted stuff, y'all bought it.
That's true.
I bought the groceries, but I think you covered the wine we bought at the time.
Monetary wise, I bought the wine, I bought the piercing bullets, which I did mean to ask, because it's not listed on the character sheet. How many of the piercing bullets did I buy?
You got a box of 12.
Okay, so I'm just gonna mark that down. This note sheet will be a mousecatool for later.
It's basketball for all the damn time.
Yeah, realistically.
Basically.
Alright, well, when you go up to the menu, you spot a little caricature of a bee holding up a sign saying that all the sugary foods and drinks are sweetened with all-natural honey instead of sugar.
Oh, nice.
And when you get up to the counter, a portly pelican man in a baseball cap and blue tank top with a yellow name tag reading Horace meets you at the counter. Hey there, what can I get you?
Well, before we get up to the man, like, is there a menu that we could be looking at? Barry's not one of those people who would wait till he's at the front of the line and then decide what to order.
Absolutely. The menu itself is full of basically any cold ice drink and ice cream and frozen yogurt, snow cones. Essentially anything cold that you could want could be found here. They can make pretty much anything.
We honestly need more villains like that. All these villains talking about destroying the world, getting revenge on their arch nemesis. Where's the petty bastard villain who's like, I'm going to go to Starbucks. I'm going to wait to order once I'm at the front of the line. I'm going to think about what I want to order as I'm there. And then when I'm done, I'm going to come back and say that I wanted soy milk. Evil.
I mean, we kind of have those petty villains. They're just petty about very specific things. Namely, Dr. Doom being petty about never letting, Reed Richards get one up on him. Lex Luthor with Superman and Reverse Flash with Flash.
But do you see them doing that at like a Starbucks though? Is the real question.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, we all know the meme about Lex Luthor having like hundreds of monkeys that are trained to spread Superman slander on the internet.
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Alice and I actually just watched that movie a couple of days ago.
The Snyderverse fans.
There are some people that we have a good amount of villains that like the depths of their pettiness towards one specific individual know no bounds. But yeah, hey Chimo, what you want? Some ice cream. They got froyo. They probably got some other cold drinks. We can just get like a cold bottle of water.
They also have more traditional drinks. They have juices, sodas, lemonades, water, whatever you want.
Gatorade?
Well,
Legally
this universe's
distinct,
equivalent.
Legally distinct, of course.
Yeah, they can pour you a legally distinct lemonade if you want it, or a legally distinct Gatorade if you want it.
Just never go to Quick Donald's.
Never go to Whack-Donald's.
Go to Quick Donald's because it's Christian Weston Chandler.
All right, so Chimo's gonna get a lemonade. Ignis, Joseph, what y'all want? Pick something or I'm picking for you.
Surprise me. You're good at those.
You said it. Hey, Ignis, what you want, buddy?
I'm good.
You pick something or I'm picking for you. What do you want?
I said I'm good.
All right, we get up to the front, right? Head of their horse. Listen, I want myself one of them Gatorades. Chimo here wants a lemonade, and I got two other buddies over there that said they didn't want nothing, but they're getting something. So dealer's choice. Give them something funky.
I think I got something for that. Give me a sec. Let's see. For the man in the mask, how about a black cherry lemonade? And for the man in red, I'm thinking raspberry shaved ice.
Sounds perfect.
All right, well, he hands you all 4 of your requested quote-unquote beverages and says that'll be 4Z for the lot.
You know what? I'm gonna coin flip him an extra Z. It's like, hey, thanks for being a good sport.
And he catches that shit right in the air. And he also puts them inside of a cardboard drink carrier.
Yes! I love those! This is Atlas the person talking, by the way. That Barry does not say that.
Well, since this place has some amount of emphasis on recycling and keeping waste to a minimum, it just made sense.
Yeah, well, it's like, I love those, because it's like, I hate when you go to a fast food place, you have a big order with like 5 drinks, here's all your drinks, okay, how am I supposed to carry these all back to the car? Like, Sonic is on that shit. Sonic and I think Taco Bell does it too, actually.
Yeah, Taco Bell does too, and I think McDonald's is starting to do that with their brown bag orders.
Yeah, but I haven't been to Taco Bell. I haven't been to McDonald's in so damn long because it ain't good no more.
It's really not. I mean, at this point, Arby's is better.
Let's be real, Arby's has always been better. We went to McDonald's because it was cheaper. And it ain't no more.
Yeah. We went to... Yeah, that's actually true.
And it ain't no more.
McDonald's really reflecting the exterior. They went from looking like a happy-go-lucky child to a depressed adult.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we get out the line, we give the man the money, I flip him his extra coin, he hands us the drinks in the cardboard carrier, and I'm gonna start doling them out to the homies. All right, Chimo, here's your lemonade, sip it slow, you don't wanna upset your stomach. Joseph, you got this thing, you got this cup right here, and this shaved ice goes to you, Ignis. Next time, specify what y'all want. As Barry just takes a sip of his Gatorade.
Now, here's the interesting thing. Ordinarily, all the drinks would be incredibly sweet, incredibly full body, but in this case, it's a little different. The drinks are sweet, but there's an interesting twang of sour just underneath it that if you in any way, shape, or form were starting to feel like you were lower on energy, just immediately wakes you right back up.
You say that to someone who actually enjoys sour-related things.
Oh no, sour like sweets and drinks are the best. That's my favorite shit.
Well, fantastic. You guys...
Sour Skittles? That was way too silent. I'm sad now.
No, it's fine, man. Sour Skittles are good. It's just...
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Do y'all's food items have a bit of sour tartness to it too?
Yup.
Oh,
And Chimo genuinely has a thought in the back of her mind wondering if this shit is so good it's poisonous, but she just doesn't say a word.
I wonder if it all the signs over this, it was all made with local honey. I wonder if it's something to do with that. Maybe the plants that the bees take the nectar from.
Joseph didn't actually drink his black cherry drink yet. He's just been looking at it.
Joseph, take a sip, or I'm gonna do the thing where I grab your mask, pull it away from your face, and snap it back to your face.
No, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just
Take a sip.
something funny, actually.
Please don't tell me that lemonade reminded you of a war story.
No. It's just black cherry. It's my daughter's favorite flavor, actually.
Yo, fucking what? Barry says this out loud. Normally he's like pretty like careful about keeping the language in check in public. But,
it's complicated.
Yo, is this gonna be a Professor Viper situation?
Maybe. That came out of left field.
Barry's just like stunned silence, mouth hanging open, just you're fucking what?
I never did bring that up, I suppose. And again, I didn't really have a lot of reason to up until now.
Every chapter with this man just gets longer and longer.
It really does.
Listen, you live 80 to 90 years, a lot of shit happens.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but you're so depressed all the time.
It's like the fucking Ice Age movie series with you. There's always a new chapter and nobody knew. Not kidding, by the way. They just released Ice Age 6.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They're still doing that?
Yes! That's the fucking joke.
I hope with these new chapters it adds some, like, definite character. It isn't, like, obnoxious.
Are you kidding me? Every time you open your mouth, something interesting falls out.
Thank you, I tried.
I mean, last session you mentioned in passing, or last few sessions you mentioned in passing, having a Russian girlfriend, but like, usually there's some steps in between. Oh yeah, I had this girlfriend once. To, oh yeah, black cherry's my daughter's favorite flavor. You skipped the middle of the book. You skipped a few chapters.
Jesus.
Don't worry, Atlas. We're just picking up loose pages. Don't worry, we're gonna get the.
Man's legit dropping backstory breadcrumbs.
Honestly, this is
And
hilarious.
it's like, my man, just give me the loaf. I need to know.
At some point,
I wouldn't be surprised if the story is like similar to Professor Piper.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know who that is.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX villain.
yeah.
Which one?
The voice, the villain with the messed up arm that led to Yu Bell, who's voiced by Goku.
Oh, damn it. That was after I stopped watching GX.
Yeah.
Basically, the dude who played Venom Snakes, and thus, because he was killed off, they'd never get support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. How nice?
Yeah,
Question mark?
dude, GX was a mindfuck and a half at Beyond Season 2.
Yeah. No, yeah, I stopped watching GX right at the beginning of, like, Jaden getting Neospatians.
Yeah,
Like, I saw him fight the Red Eyes dude, and I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, that's
I
like
can't do
Season
this
2.
no more.
Yeah, it's like
I can't do this no more, because, like, I don't like Neospatians.
To be honest, Neospatians have gotten a lot of cool support recently, but the only real reason I watched it is because Sartorius in the Japanese dub is voiced by the same guy who does Dio Brando, so you get to hear him say the world all the time.
That I did know.
We're getting
That's
off
pretty
track,
awesome.
by the way. I just realized.
Anyway, back in character.
The joy of tabletop RPGs, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, Barry, for the second time, you were fucking what? You have one of those.
It's a complicated relationship, I will admit.
Joseph, unmean this in the kindest, most positive way possible, because I appreciate you as a friend in these short, like, 4 days we've known each other. Nothing is ever simple with you. Like, we've not known each other for very long, but I do appreciate you as a person. But you just keep dropping bombshell after bombshell after bombshell of backstory bits, man.
I feel like that's a bad metaphor to make in front of a war veteran.
Oh shit. I didn't think about that one.
Funniest thing too, last I saw of her, she should be, well, points of fun back over at Chimo. She should be about the same age as Chimo over there at this point.
How nice? Listen. You may feel free to tell me to be quiet. It's not my business to pry, but I really need to know, out of pure curiosity, as I don't judge either way. Is she yours, or adopted yours?
She's mine. Though we did have, the complicated part of the relationship was that, due to being in service around this time, we had to, well, you know, not only keep her a secret lest we get discharged because, you know, not fit for combat bullshit that regard. But most of her time while I was away was spent with a very competent babysitter, a good friend of mine. So the relationship was very, very rocky at the start, and I honestly wish I could have done more.
Wow, that's something.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, it is one of those I beg your McFucking pardon moments.
Yeah. I beg your finest pardon.
Alright, then we'll just say you guys hang out for a few minutes on the boardwalk and just kind of enjoy the view. Like, out there on the beach, there's a bunch of families enjoying the fun in the sun. They're building sand castles, digging holes in the sand, grilling burgers and hot dogs for everyone. You see people out there in the ocean swimming, surfing, and snorkeling in the shallow waters. You know, stuff you'd usually see on the beach.
Barry's like, okay, I need to get my mind off this. We need, you know, this is the same thing ourselves. We you know, this is relaxing time. We're here to have some fun in the sun, apparently, because we didn't know it was a beach till we got here, but that's beside the point. He's like, well, man, Barry's gonna point him out to the rest of the group. He's like, hey, y'all, you see them? I used to surf a bit back in the day.
Do you now?
Yeah, not so much in my older years, but you know, it's probably like riding a bike. You never truly forget. During my wrestler heyday, I had a second home in Hawaii, and I spent a lot of time. So whenever I was like out with an injury or something, I spent time there, and you know, met the people, enjoyed the culture, did a bit of surfing.
Very nice.
Well, in that case, shall we buy some gear and enjoy ourselves?
We might as well.
I mean, we here. I guess we might as well. Barry's getting excited now. He's like, man, I have been surfing it probably like 10 years. Do we see any like signs for like, oh, surfboard rental?
Actually, yes. I mentioned in the beginning that there's a couple of stores, and one of them definitely has surfboard rentals and beach gear and all the stuff you'd want.
Fantastic.
So you're gonna head into one of the stores then?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is Barry not gonna buy a swimsuit first at the very least?
We'll get there when we get there. Barry's
give it a minute.
But see, here's the thing, right? Barry is like almost dressed for the occasion because his go-to outfit is like some nice cargo shorts, sandals, like Gabriel Iglesias style, like Hawaiian shirt, and the sunglasses. But he's like, we're so close. Just need some like better swimming trunks than what I got on right now.
Well, the shop that you locate that appears to have what you're looking for is a relatively simple looking store. Painted white, single floor, big surfboard sign on the front of it. And when you go inside, all the clothing doesn't really have a brand, obviously, but you do notice a particular picture of a pink flower stitched into every piece of clothing.
Oh,
it's almost as if there is one person that makes nearly all the clothes in this island.
It sure seems that way. And when you walk in, a fashionable flamingo woman smiles and waves to your group, her light brown hair tied back and draped over her shoulder across a white polo tee, her yellow name tag reading Janice. Welcome in. Can I help you find anything?
Yeah. So, okay, Nanashi, I have a question. So this is like, is it just like surfing equipment, or do they also have like swimming attire here? I assume it's just the surfing equipment.
It's all the stuff that you'd want for being a beachgoer.
Fantastic. We was here about renting some surfboards for the day. I say, y'all gonna go surfing with me?
I mean, I'll take a dip in the waters. Actually, the water, from the looks of it, is actually, well, blue and looks clean, as opposed to what we got on the outside.
You know what? That's fair. Yeah, beach pollution's a big problem. I want to ask, do y'all reckon you would have surfboards for someone of my stature?
She looks you over for a second and goes, we do carry longboards.
That'll do. What's the going rate?
Surfboard rentals are normally $2Z a piece, but since you're buying in bulk, I can probably get you a discount.
That would be awesome. Probably gonna also have to throw in some swimming trunks with that, because as you see, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is our first time to this here domain, so we were mildly unprepared for a beach.
You wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, so probably need to get some, beachgoers attire. I'm awful close with the wine, sure, but I ain't got the swimming trunks. I didn't pack them. I didn't pack them from the outside,
That's fine. As it happens, we actually carry your size too, I bet.
Fantastic.
While Barry is having that sorted out, Ignis is just gonna look through the selection of swimsuits.
Chimo suddenly chimes up, "Excuse me, but I have to go around the corner," making an excuse to head out of the shop to go and do some investigation at the beach itself, because she has a feeling that the Marauders aren't far behind after what happened in the Green Domain. She finds 3 sets of swimming trunks that are definitely designed for all of you, a nice dark gray pair for Joseph, a flaming red design for Ignis, and a fantastically blue covered in green palm trees for Barry.
Perfect.
And as far as surfboard rentals, were all of you guys wanting one, or is it just going to be the one?
No, I think it might just be the one.
That's fine. So, let's see. So, selling 3 pairs of trunks, renting out 1 board. That would normally be 8Z, so I'm going to give it to you for 7.
You know what? I'm going to give her the 8 anyway. Just be like, hey, take that extra for yourself.
Fantastic. And be sure to have your fun while you can. We're going to be closing up shop early tonight, so I'm going to need that board back soon, pretty soon.
Oh, okay. What's the time frame I'm looking at here? Like how many?
Let's see. It's getting a little late in the evening. I'll be closing up in about 2 hours. We got that party tonight, after all, and I'm planning on selling some merch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that explains why it's closing early.
All right. Well, you guys have your fun.
Hey, Nanashi, what do I gotta roll to see if Barry remembers how to surf?
That's actually a good question. There's a few different things. Well, hang on. Food just arrived for Zivis, so that's why he dragged himself out of the conversation for the moment. That's actually perfectly fine, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's actually a very good move.
As far as what you would need to roll in order to surf decently, I actually had something prepared for that, because I figured you'd be interested in it.
Yes. Let's go.
All right.
I'm a little upset, y'all. Neither one of y'all wanted to come surfing with Barry. He would have gladly shown y'all how to surf.
That's perfectly fine. I mean, Joseph and Ignis can just hang out on the beach and make sand fortresses.
Yeah, no, I'm just being funny.
I know. I am too.
I was about to say, Joseph is swimming.
Oh, he's actually gonna get in the water? Well, there is one thing though. Since Ignis is Fireblood, that technically means he would struggle a little bit when it comes to the water.
I actually didn't think about that, but yeah, that is fair.
So I guess you'll probably just spend your time out on the beach enjoying the hot sun and making sand sculptures or digging holes or something. I think that's probably fair for you.
He just impromptu makes like little glass blown shit.
Actually, that would be kind of cool to find as souvenirs on the beach. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, I mean, as of right now, I guess it's just gonna look for a chair to potentially buy.
Well, as it happens, there are some beach chairs you can either buy or rent.
How much is it to buy?
Buying a beach chair is $5, but you can rent it for the day for $1, or you can just buy yourself a beach towel for $1.
Nah, I'm getting a full blown chair. I'm gonna pay the $5.
That's fine. You find. Would you like that chair in what color would you like that chair in? They got a myriad.
Oh. Ooh.
I get the feeling he's gonna say red.
Choices. No, part of me actually wants to say blue because that's actually my favorite color.
Fair enough. All right, one light blue beach lounge chair for you. So, you guys got your gear. You're all set to go, and you're heading straight down to the beach.
Yeah. Well, I do have one question beforehand. Hey, Raven, does the mask stay on during swimming?
No, I was about to say, as we do get prepped, you know, Joseph just got out of the changing room and he's wearing nothing but the swim shorts at the moment. So basically, a large majority of his war-scarred body is on display. And now that we're in a brighter environment, you can get a better, because I did mention this at the funny red domain when he took off his shirt because of the smoldering heat to help funny Phoenix Man. The vulture tattoo on his back, because we're in a brighter area and because it's more like detailed and noticeable now, you notice that it's sort of like a tribal inking, like something ritualistic rather than a normal tattoo.
Damn.
I love how you went into that very in-depth description, and all Barry has to say is, "Yeah, I didn't think you would take the mask off. Let's go."
Speaking of which, what about Ignis? Is he going to be putting on the shorts and taking everything off too?
Yeah.
What about the collar?
Oh.
No. The collar's gonna stay on.
Oh,
You can like
boy.
me too.
Yeah, nice.
Class.
That's nice.
Collar stays on outside of sex too.
Oh my god, I love today. I didn't know how much fun we were going to have with a beach episode. This is already great. Alright, so let's get started. Ignis is going to hang out on the sandy beach itself because, you know, not a big fan of the water, but he is going to enjoy lounging on the beach chair.
Dude, imagine making a sand castle with windows, but like actual glass windows. You can do that.
Actually, he can. Let's see. Joseph said he was going to just kind of hang out and slosh around in the shallow water and just enjoy the waves. But Barry, he's heading straight for the ocean. And right before he sets foot in the water, you actually get stopped by an orangutan man sticking out his arm and grabbing you. He wears green shorts with long red hair, a shark tooth necklace, and a massive grin. And he's holding onto a blue and white longboard surfboard, basically identical to yours. Mind your head, man. You almost went straight in head first.
Yeah, I guess I did. It's been a while. It's been a few years since I've been out surfing. I'm just a little excited, you know? Yeah.
Hey, what? Ride with me, you Barney.
This is out of character. What did he just call me?
A Barney. It's an inexperienced surfer.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I actually had to look up
Culture-
some surfer lingo for this.
I was about to say, did he just call him a slur?
Was in my mind, you call me a Barney, and I'm like, okay, he's referring to me like I'm Barney Fife. I'm incompetent.
Well, he could have called you something far worse.
What would I shouldn't be posing this question, but what would a slur for a stag beetle even be?
I don't even know.
You fucking bugger.
Oh, whoa, you can't be dropping the hard R. Oh, you know what? I guess with the mandibles, you could do the Halo thing and say split lip.
Oh, that's a good point. All right, well, he introduces himself as Kanoi and is more than willing to surf alongside you to help you get your feel back in on it.
Nihoi Kanoi. I didn't know I was surfing with Doodle Bob.
I mean, it could be worse. The moment he said an orangutan, I was kind of scary. I was kind of scared because he loves his references. I thought his name was gonna be Louie.
Nah. If I was gonna do that, I'd do like Jake from my gym partner's a monkey or something.
Oh god, fucking throwback. Why?
I don't even know what that is.
Thanks
It
for
was an
showing
old
me my
Cartoon Network
age.
show. I feel old, and I'm like younger than Nanashi.
We're all younger than Nanashi. No offense, Nanashi.
None taken. I'm used to it at this point. I get it all the time on VRC.
But I think I'm like a year older than like Atlas and Ignister though.
Let's say I'm gonna be 24 here in a month ish.
I'm gonna say I'm already 24.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about it recently, right? This is a massive tangent, but I was thinking about it recently because, like, you know, my birthday is coming up. I think there have been times this year where I've mistakenly told people I was 24, and I'm never gonna be able to take that back because those were one-time conversations.
It happens.
Ooh.
Alright, so as far as actually getting into the water and actually trying to surf, I've decided to limit that to being either a drive or an athletics roll, your choice.
Gee, I wonder what I'm going to do. I think I'd like to use my non-existent drive. I'm going to use athletics. No,
I figured as much. Drive in this case would be if you were trying to be like a speedy surfer or a tricky surfer, but athletics is for when you want to just ride and coast with the best of them.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's after. Barry was never one for the sick tricks. He just did it for the love of being on the water.
That's perfectly fine.
Oh, baby, I can surf!
Oh, yeah, there is no way you're not catching a good one with this. Alright, so Kanoi spends a few minutes helping you remember the physical mechanics of surfing as simply as he can, boiling it down to getting the right speed when paddling away from the wave, balancing properly and maneuvering the board at the right angle at the drop alongside the wave rather than against it. And a minute later, the exact description that he gave appears and a wave starts to form behind you. And since you rolled so high, you managed to not only catch that wave, you ride it clean through the barrel and watch the wave slowly overlaps your entire body in a massive circular tube of water, clear until the wave collapses behind you moments later. And you ride that wave all the way down to the beach edge, where the other surfers in his group actually meet up with you and all cheering their fucking hearts out.
Yeah, who's the Barney? It's like riding a bike, my man. You ain't never ride the wave.
Hold on. What would happen if he gets a +7?
If he got a +7, he would basically he would have been named fucking king of the beach at that point.
Yeah, I would have. The shark tooth necklace would have been mine. I would have been the big Conan.
No, that exactly. There's no way it wouldn't have. He would have been the fucking king of the beach at that point.
Yeah, but Barry's just giving him handshakes, high fives, fist bumps. He feels it. He's back in the. Barry was so back.
Yeah, he is. And what happens from here is that right after you ride in, you see even more juicy waves just rolling across that beach. It is non-stop surf activity here. You can fill an entire day with this shit.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Exactly.
Barry doesn't want to leave this. It's official. Barry doesn't want. Barry's found home. He ain't Joseph. He ain't got 5 billion backstory plot hooks on the outside. Barry got like two brothers on the outside of this island. That's about it. And honestly, he wouldn't be surprised if one of them was here. That's not a backstory thing I've made up. That's just
I get it.
It'd be funny if it happens.
I get it. But real quick, we'll say you guys spend an hour or two hanging out down here and having fun. Could I get everyone to give me a notice roll that's here? Ziv obviously isn't here right now because he's enjoying food. All right.
Yeah, I got an average.
I am having the time of my life. I ain't seeing shit.
He's not paying attention.
No, he is not. That's a
4.
that's a
Oh boy.
That's a big boy roll right there. We love to see that.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games.
Kanoi suddenly takes notice of the sun getting low and grins wide. Alright, time's up. Don't want to miss the party. And everybody suddenly grabs their boards and starts packing up.
Barry looks longingly at the beach. Just at the waves.
And then he turns to you guys and goes, see you there?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I
May
reckon
as
you will.
well. After that confirmation, Joseph will notice an influx of people coming in from the very gate we entered in from.
And he's not kidding. There's at least 20 people just flooding in through that gateway. And most of these people are wearing like neon mesh clothing and black pants and shorts, some of which are far too baggy.
Oh, so I was right. There is a rave happening.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it.
Oh, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That was never quite Barry's party scene. Yeah, well, we're here. Might as well enjoy it. Barry's not even gonna bother changing. He's going in swimming shirtless.
Joseph will change back, but as he's changing back, after getting like all the water and the sand off of him, he turns to both Ignis and Barry. You all hear that? It sounds like thumping, like some kind of beat is playing.
And when he points it out, there is a thumping beat suddenly starting to elevate into the air. And it's coming from further down the boardwalk.
I mean, look at the way them people are dressed. I'd be more surprised if we didn't hear them thumping the bass. Well, Barry's gotta go take his board back.
Obviously. And Janice is very grateful that you returned the board. And you see that her shop is actually getting ready to close down. She is turning out all the lights except for the main one.
Right. Alrighty, yep, I'm ready.
Alright, so you follow the people and the noise, and they're all heading farther down the boardwalk to what looks like an old warehouse building. And when the people in front of you open up the metal double doors on the front of that building, that pounding noise just doubles in volume, and you see an immense amount of flashing light inside. At the exact time that that group of people goes in, you spot a familiar-looking indigo hoodie walking out.
Man, why am I not surprised to see you?
I mean...
Barry says that in character with like the, hey, it's us again,
And Caleb stops and stares at your group, mid-bite on a piece of yellow food from a paper cup. Oh, you made it.
Heck yeah, we've been here for about an hour and a half. You should have seen me. As it turns out, you do remember how to surf after about 5 or 10 years.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. The party is getting started in there, which is why I decided to take off. I honestly just came to get a little bit of honey candy for Ketsith. He takes a small piece of yellow candy and holds it up to the rim of his hood, and you see a small little lizard slowly crawl forward, clinging to his hair, and it bleps its tongue out to nab that candy and eat it in front of you.
Oh! Has he always been there?
He treats my head like it's his home, but he does have a place where he rests outside of there when I'm back at home.
Hey, fair enough. Always nice to have a pet. Honestly, it'd be strange. Actually, honestly, come to think of it, since you do the pet store, it'd be strange for you to not to have a pet. Well, anyways, good to see you. We're just coming in to see what the party's like. It's about what I expected it to be. I won't be honest.
Well, I hope you enjoy yourself. I appreciate the Demesne, the Master, and all the positive vibes he radiates, but I'm just not one for parties or crowds, so hopefully it treats you better than it did me.
Barry's gonna kind of lean down. It's like, between you and me, these kind of parties were never really my scene either, but, I figure we're here, we might as well experience it once. Being fresh to item and all.
Well, hopefully it treats you well. I know the Master in there, and he is, if nothing else, a party animal.
Lovely. Barry will give him like a little clap on the back. It's like, all right, well, you're taking on easy now. We're gonna head on in.
You actually make him stumble a little.
Barry tries really, really hard to not.
Dude,
But
you're like
yeah,
6'6"
right.
and made of muscle. Of course you're gonna make a kid like 3 feet tall stumble.
Yeah.
From the shade of a nearby tree, you actually see Lind appear beside Calum, and he looks a bit irritated. Are you ready to leave? I'd rather not stay too long. This domain makes my skin crawl.
Lind, always something to see you.
Lind's attention is drawn to your group, and he has a curious smile across his lips. Well, look who it is. We seem to meet at the most interesting times, don't we?
Something like that.
He raises an eyebrow and looks you all over, curiously crossing his arms. Something seems different about you all. Have you acquired new armaments recently?
Probably.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. Oh, but young lady, I don't see anything new or special on you. Are you by chance a spell slinger first and foremost? What do you want from me, you annoying bug? Oh, I don't want anything. I believe a superior sidearm is in order, especially if you continue to endure heavy combat in the future. I might have something that suits you specifically, something to suit that dark and mysterious personality you emanate. Would you be interested? Oh, so you want my money. Typical of someone like you. At least let me hear what it is, and then I'll decide if I want to kick your ass. Very well. You see him kneel down and reach into the shade of the same palm tree that he, came out of, and is digging around like it's a hole. Let's see here. Excalibur, Leviathan, Mjolnir. Ah! A special treasure from a special stock.
Wait a goddamn minute. Joseph isn't
Just
even.
cash.
Joseph isn't even in the scene, but I'd imagine he'd be like raising his eyebrows if he was.
He pulled.
Just casually bringing up Excalibur as if it was nothing.
He pulls out a katana in a black and gold scabbard, decorated in golden moons in varying phases of completion. Ugh, I don't part with these very often, as their owners tend to become quite indisposed. But this is a very special one, part of a family of 5. Allow me to introduce the Crescent Moon Blade Mikazuki Munechika. Over a millennia in age, a favored weapon throughout the annals of history, and as flawless as the day it was crafted. Forged by the legendary blacksmith Mikazuchi with the help of the fox god Inari. Oh wait, was that Kogitsune Maru? Truth be told, that helpful little fox spirit is found throughout the multitudes of folklore from the outside world. He actually takes the sword out, and you see the back of the blade is a stark black steel, but the blade half is surging with an ominous black glow, and you feel an intense hunger emanating from the blade. Fair warning, this weapon has a habit of biting the hand that feeds it. Would you be interested in this little trinket of mine?
I feel like, while he's typing, I just want to quickly bring up, I feel like you just offered him, like, a Zanpakuto from Bleach. That's what the vibe I got.
No, it's kind of funny. She has the chance to get a Japanese sword, and Joseph was given a Chinese sword.
Maybe y'all could spar.
You know, as nice as that offer sounds, I can't afford such a weapon. I might be with the Thunder Force, but I don't earn that much in my rank. Lind extends his hands and holds the blade out to her. Oh, consider it advance compensation for a future favor. Take it with my blessing. Why do I have a feeling I can't trust you with this favor of yours, knowing how shady you act? You are aware that I have to arrest you the moment I find out that you're a criminal, right? And without realizing it, she has the handle of the sword already in her hand. Oh, trust me, this is in no way, shape, or form on that level of criminal authority. You'll be perfectly fine. And then he reaches down to Caleb and takes his hand in his, and two of them walk out together through the shadow of the tree that Lynn first appeared in. I'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure.
I hope not. Bye, Caleb. Great to see you. Just at the immediate 180.
Yeah.
Chimo, you a grown person, and you can make the choices you want. That's not the dude I'd want to owe a favor. Then again, maybe it's a biased thing from him fondling me upon our first meeting. Ugh. Barry like genuinely just has a full body shudder.
I her child.
Oh wait, crap! Is my younger sister coming through? She's like 3 rooms over.
We barely hear like the faintest high-pitched noises.
Yeah.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, my dogs could literally be barking outside and it would still somehow pick up.
That's true, but it can't
Yeah.
pick me up when I'm trying to imitate a voice.
Yeah, ain't
Apparently-
that the damn truth?
Apparently.
Oh boy. Gotta love Discord being Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chimo shakes her head a little. Calm down, it's just a normal katana. This guy is just telling lies around to make quick money. I guarantee you that has nothing special on it, and it's going to break the first time I use it in a serious fight.
Lid may be a few things, but I feel like a scammer he is not.
Like, I could believe him running a scam, but like, this don't feel like it. This feels like a Faustia bargain. This feels like, this feels like the monkey paw curls type of shit.
That's a good one, actually.
Barry's a surprisingly learned fella.
No kidding.
I love sliding my real life knowledge into Barry and being like, he may have dropped out of college, but he went to college.
Sounds about right.
And Chimo retorts, that was him with magic, not the sword. I told you guys already that the cursed swords are a big lie made up by an author to sell a fat book about it.
Alright. I ain't gonna say nothing else on the matter.
So, as you go inside the building, your ears are met with the thunderous boom, 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 boom of music, a repetitive thud so deep and powerful from this distance, it makes your whole body rumble. The ceiling is lit with low light, but the neon glow of various glow apparel and clothing the dancing people are carrying light up the room. The floor itself is a hexagonal glass plate floor, each one flashing a different color of soft light, and there are hexagonal lights hanging from the ceiling, flashing laser lights and colored floodlights down on the people in slow paths. And sitting around the doors on the left and right are tables of clothing and accessories. And in front of you are dozens of people walking around in the audience, talking as best they can over the music, dancing to the beat in a myriad of styles, and overall just being very friendly. And you can even see a vibrantly yellow person manning the DJ table in the back of the room, having the time of their life.
Barry's gonna like lean very close to Joseph just so he can hear me over the music and point out the DJ, who's very apparently bright yellow. Hey, how much you want to bet that's the main master?
I wouldn't be surprised at this point, honestly.
I mean, it just kind of lines up with everything we know about the domain master this far.
$20 says that we'll definitely end up running into trouble here. That's been the trend for a lot of the domains we've been to.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I
Yeah,
mean-
it just now occurred to me, this probably ain't your scene, old man.
Yeah, I've seen worse scenes, but now that I think about it, even the Grey domain, the literal place to grieve, wasn't even safe. I can only imagine what could happen at a rave party like this.
Listen, to be fair, it was pretty damn safe once the domain masters caught wind. Because, as soon as they found out Marauders was sticking their nose where it didn't belong, they went to town. Like, you saw what Thanatos did, that shit was scary. Barry wants to take a look at the clothes and accessories, considering he didn't change clothes. He's still swimming trunks and shirtless. So he's like, okay, maybe I ought to get something to fit in a little better.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, the merch tables. The table on the left has glow sticks galore, ranging from the small, normal-sized ones to fucking baton size, neon shirts and wristbands, and beaded accessories of many different styles, ran by the same flamingo woman you met earlier, Janice.
Hey, I see I found your merch.
You sure did? What you looking at?
Probably trying to get me a shirt that'll fit in better. The Hawaiian shirt I was wearing before, quite on vibe for a rave.
She actually tilts her head a little bit to the left and goes, you're not sticking out as much as you think. but I get you. And she actually finds a single white shirt with neon lettering that says Zahir on the front of it in bright yellow in your size.
Perfect. How much do I owe you?
That'll be 2Z.
I'll give her a third.
Always a pleasure. The table on the right appears to be the food table, where there's a few bowls of yellow punch with a distinct aroma of honey, as well as tall paper cups full of the same stuff or just plain water, as well as a few cups of the same kind of candy that Calum was munching on, ran by a portly pelican man in a baseball cap that you recognize as Horace.
Yo, Horace, great to see you again.
Good to see you too, man. How'd those drinks treat you?
Oh, those were fantastic.
I aim to please. What can I get you today?
Maybe let me get a bite of that honey candy.
You got it. He just straight up hands you a cup, and all food and drinks are actually free here.
Better than any other rave I've ever been to, which ain't many, but you know.
Well, the honey is provided by our domain master, so we got more than we need.
Awesome. I might have to come back later. Hey, you mind if I get a few more bowls for my friends?
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, Barry's gonna grab like a bowl of candy for each person, and I assume I don't know where all they ended up, so I guess I'm tracking them down now.
Well, since the other two went into the audience, let me go ahead and get that part. As you're wading through the audience, everybody is just bumping and grinding to the music, trying to have conversations occasionally, but a hand firmly grabs Ignis's ass as he's walking through, but he has no clue who did it.
Ignis just yelps and looks around.
Which obviously would get the attention of Barry, because he'd recognize his voice in an audience no matter what.
Yeah, Barry's having to do the awkward, excuse me, pardon me, of that a jumbo-sized person has to do in crowded rooms. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, I don't want to knock you over, but it might happen if you don't move. I'll be apologetic, but it'll happen.
And right when you find your group, a tall white wire woman with white frosted black hair bumps hips with Barry, wearing baggy black pants and reflective orange stripes, a black crop top, and a very playful grin.
Barry's like, a single drop of sweat goes down Barry's forehead. He's like, okay. We've probably not done this type of party in a couple decades. Be cool.
She doesn't even say a word to you. She's just kind of like bumping and grinding in a very appeasing manner, and is hoping that you'll join in on the dance and fun.
Barry starts, moving and grooving a bit. It's probably a bit awkward, but we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to mind it too much. She's just having fun.
It's like, please don't let him do anything inappropriate. This seems to be a very friendly party, but I ain't that friendly. But he ain't gonna say this. It's just in the back of his head. Whatever happens, happens. He's letting Jesus take the point. It's like, man, I just wanted to deliver some honey candy.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Joseph and Ignis would probably take a couple of them out of your hands so you don't, spill them.
There's a lot going on, and Joseph's just like, whatever.
I figure Barry's gonna get some ribbon in return about this later.
Maybe.
Joseph looking around the party. We'll notice a figure in particular. Someone in a helmet and a long coat walking out the door. Before they walk completely out the door, because Joseph doesn't tend to follow this person, I'm going to cast Vulture Sign to track this guy. That will cost 1 MP. And I used 7 earlier, so that would now put me at 2.
Right, you didn't upgrade your mana yet, did you?
No, not yet. I was saving that for the next time I leveled up.
Fair enough.
Then again, I don't really use a lot of magic, because the bullet damage is just really strong on its own.
That is true. Let me think.
The best form of crowd control is death. Well, in our case, it's KO. I don't think we've killed anybody up to this point. I hope
No.
not.
It's all been KOs. Tell you what, give me an investigate roll to see how well you can keep this tracker on the guy.
Then again, I guess I did blast Lucky with a shotgun the second time around. He didn't die, but I did fucking blast his ass.
Okay, so...
I mean, do you not remember?
Okay, so...
I got blazing kicks.
Yeah. So I'm looking at +3. So I have a +3 to investigate, and I'm looking at vulture sign. When I'm tracking people, I get a +2 to investigate rules.
That's correct.
So I'd basically have a modifier of +5, correct?
Correct.
+5. Let's roll this.
Damn.
That is a 6.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, you've hit it on him successfully, and with a roll that good, essentially wherever they are, you will more or less always be able to see them. However, I will need to stipulate that if they are not in the same domain as you, they will obviously not be able to be seen. That's just a given.
Fair enough.
But you will at least be able to see that they are not here anymore. I will give you that much.
Can I pose one logistical question?
Shoot.
Say, for instance, this fellow leaves the domain, and now Joseph knows he's left the domain.
Right.
Right?
Right.
If say like 5 minutes go by, Joseph then leaves the domain. Is the mark still on, and would it be able to see him again? Or does it like wear off between domains? Or between portals, I guess I should say.
The way I'm going to work it is that regardless of which domain or portal you go in and out of, it'll last 24 hours.
You just have to be in the same, plane of existence.
Like I worded it as, I can only do one person at a time with it, and it's basically like the sensibility from Hitman, though in this regard, for the sake of also like theatrics, I can see them from like a sort of bird's eye view as well as see them through walls and whatnot.
When you're close enough, yes, and it works successfully well when you were in the gray domain because you were literally less than 20 feet from the guy.
Joseph will be following, skulking behind, because, any other occasion this would probably be, not needed. But given the amount of marauder attacks in nearly every domain we've been to, it's better safe than sorry, honestly.
Reasonable. Very reasonable approach.
What Joseph sees then is that this person is heading straight out the door, straight down the boardwalk, and straight for the domain exit. And once he goes through that gate, you cannot see him anymore.
Oh, stage.
That's strange.
So, now that you got this information, and now that the party is getting going, were you guys still going to head toward the DJ station, or are you just going to enjoy the party while you can?
Barry's just in the middle of the fucking pit. He's letting people take the wheel. He doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't know what's getting ready. He's just
Ignis
letting the
still
music take
wondering.
over and hoping he doesn't end up in an Ignis situation.
Speaking of which,
Ignis is actively trying to find an Ignis situation.
yes.
I was joking!
No, Ignis is still wondering, who touched him?
Whoever it was is lost in the crowd, although you do spot a lemur woman with black and gold dreadlocks in the distance giving you an eye.
Ignis just turns away awkwardly.
Alright. It's been a few minutes. The song that's been playing has slowly started to peter off, and the sound has started to dip down, and the person up on the DJ station is calling to everyone's attention. The 6-foot-high stage carries a set of massive speakers thumping and rumbling around the DJ station, and a yellow butterfly man with short black hair operates the turntable expertly, wearing a very loose white tank top so his wings can slip free out of the back, and a pair of large headphones around his neck. And he's wearing a very vibrant 12-point sun pin, bright yellow. I don't know if you remember this, but it's the same pin that Ellen from the music store was wearing.
Ah.
In fact, now that you saw it, a lot of people in this audience are wearing those. When the current track finishes, he picks up a nearby microphone, his voice carrying a slight echo, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight. Is everyone having a good time? The entire audience is
Yeah.
just alight with noise. And he takes back over. Now it's time for the main event. Give it up for the man you're really here to see, my mentor and the domain master himself, DJ Zahir!
Barry's like, damn. Oh, Raven 10Z. Not Raven. Yes. Barry owes Raven Soul the player 10Z. Damn. Unfortunate.
The low lights around you and in the floor have all dimmed to near darkness around you, and the speakers start to release a low hum, building a slow, methodical beat over a few moments, and over the stage, you see a swirling yellow light, slowly expanding in arching waves and taking a bulb-like shape. The bulb begins to peel itself open in a circular pattern, revealing itself to be a massive flower made of light, specifically in the shape of a sunflower. Once the petals themselves are all open, there is a person inside that flower, glowing neon yellow and lying upside down in its petals, stretching his forearms over his head. And when you hear that beat drop, his forearms clap, causing the flower to explode into millions of particles of light floating outward in every direction. The figure zips downward and levitates just overhead, laughing and waving happily down at the audience as everyone reaches back up to him.
Damn, what an entrance.
Give me 5, brother. Barry will shout that while he raises his arm up.
Once he's closer, you can see he's a honeybee man with frazzled, dirty blonde hair around 2 antennae, and his glowing outfit of a black tee, black jerkin, tight black pants, black boots, and black elbow-to-wrist bell sleeves is all outlined and laced with neon yellow along the belt, zipper, laces, and inner and outer edges. You also see a glowing and flowing scarf cape pinned to his left shoulder by a very brightly glowing yellow badge. He lifts himself higher up over the audience and begins to spin around in rapid speed, slowly pulling all those exploded light particles right back in around himself, and for a moment the entire overhead resembles a visualization of a slow-spinning galaxy, and he stops and throws his hands up, sending the light particles to the ceiling, decorating it like a starry sky. The audience applauds with the spectacular light show as those light particles finally fade away after a few moments, and the lights in the room slowly return to their low glow. He flies back over toward the DJ station, the butterfly man handing him the microphone, and he speaks loudly into it with a youthfully energetic tone. Crusaders! From the bottom of my heart, I welcome each and every one of you to Shine Down! It brightens my day to see so many new faces here tonight. Friend or foe, Johann or Judas, we are all crusaders of the light. Tonight is the night we gather to let ourselves go, bask in the light of joy, and let all our beautiful shine like the fucking sun.
This sounds like a cult, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Barry's having the same thought. It's like, I'm not gonna lie.
Join us in the Society of Light. Sartorius can grant you awareness.
Barry's like, I've heard some kind of weird diabolical shit coming from people of power, and this guy doesn't strike me as such, but like, I don't like this speech he's doing. I don't like this crusader talk.
Okay, Nanashi, when he makes that shock sound, you gotta put in the Hank Hill gif of whoa.
I will do what I can.
Whoa. Whoa.
Perfect. Thank you, Zip. And that is when the doors to the building get kicked open, and a group of 4 people wearing balaclavas march inside.
Come the fuck on.
And this causes the group of partygoers in the middle of the room to back away very quickly. One of them pulls out a pistol with a golden slide and aims it at the ceiling. You bunch of New Age hippies, party's over! And 20 more people march in the door, all wearing scarves and carrying weapons they are very eager to use.
Barry's gonna do the quick glance around to find the homies and figuring out, hey, are we turning this in reverse jumping? Are we doing this? Barry's ready. You ain't good. Barry was just getting down into the party. You can't stop this right now.
Instead of joining the group in the middle, though, that announced themselves very vibrantly, they immediately start throwing chains into the overhead lights to break them, kick over the tables full of food and merch, and start making a mad dash for the DJ station.
Okay, Barry's Rhino charging in. He don't give a shit no more.
And right when you start to do that, a sudden burst of bright yellow light comes from behind you, causing the 4 running toward the stage to collapse on the ground in agony, all complaining about the blinding pain in their eyes.
Yeah, no, that's totally reasonable. I mean, Barry's always going to try, because that's the man Barry is. Barry also knows that he will not be able to outshine a domain master. Especially not one of this element.
And speaking of which, from behind you, you hear that same youthful voice scream, Marauders! And everybody that wasn't blinded by that sudden burst of light turns to Zahir, flying over the DJ station and glowing a bright, vibrant yellow. The Crusaders of Light do not wish to fight. We are here to bask in our celebration of joy. All are welcome to embrace the light, and that includes you.
Oh, well, Barry, I guess Barry should wait a minute. If the domain master's trying to go the pacifist, better be respectful.
We as Crusaders of Light of Joy will never rebuke you. We will never shun you in silence. We only offer a flavor of life so long as you open your eyes as witness. Here and now, I offer an open invitation even to you who wallow in the misery of the dark. Will you please lay down your arms and bask in the light of joy with us? The Marauders are actually muttering to each other in curiosity, but the one with the gun laughs a little and aims it at Zahir. Eat shit, cultist! And he fires a single shot.
Wait, hold on. Hear me out. I'm going to get in front of the bullet and deflect it.
Oh!
That's
That's gonna require a high roll.
I'm going to try. I've already been hurt in the previous session, and what's up? A little bit more damage.
Alright, well, in this case, we'll say that you can use your stealth roll on this to basically jump in front of the bullet, since you can substitute it for athletics and a combat roll, and try to deflect it with the blade. Roll high enough and I'll give that to you. Otherwise, the bullet's going to hit you. Or you might not even make it at all.
BAM!
I got a +4.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's pretty damn good.
Let's go!
I mean, he rolled a 0 on dice. That's just the modifier doing the doing the Crusaders' work, apparently.
He fires a single shot, but Ignis manages to jump in front of the bullet, and instead of actually deflecting it, though, it explodes off of his blade in a burst of gold dust.
Oh,
Wait, gold dust? Wait a fucking minute.
And I'm assuming it got all over me.
It doesn't explode in all directions. It explodes in every direction except the one that it hits. So basically, it just sprays out from your blade.
Okay.
Like a snowball hitting a wall.
Basically, yeah. That's essentially what we're dealing with. Zahir behind the stage just says, well, can't say I didn't try.
Hey, Barry is gonna run forward, and if nothing happens between now and the point of arrival, I'm going to drop kick the ever-loving fuck out of the man with the gun.
Tell you what then, go ahead and give me a bull rush and see if you do anything to him.
Yeah, just normal athletics roll. Can I get a small bonus to it because I had a hell of a run up for this drop kick?
I'll give you a +1, buddy.
Awesome. Let me just check and make sure.
We'll say that this
I'm on
guy
correct.
is actually distracted from...
Oh shit, I forgot. I leveled up. My athletics is +3 now, so if you give me the +1, this is a +4 roll.
We'll say that the Marauder that you're currently bum rushing was distracted by the fact that a dude jumped in front of a fucking bullet and deflected it.
We're hitting him with that Bowser forward smash.
Sure.
Let's go.
Sure. Alright, +3.
Oh.
That's fine, that's fine.
Hey, can I use my wrestling background to reroll that? Like, come on.
Would you like to re-roll or would you like to add a +2 to it?
I want to reroll.
Sure, go for it.
Wait, what? I mean, I don't know what to reroll, but okay.
Actually, I have to spend a fate point for that.
Yes, you do. And you have 2, because you start with 2 new ones every day.
Oh, and I have, according to my notes, I have one staying fate point.
Yeah,
so
you have
that's
one
awesome.
bonus point because you had that one really, really spectacular feat that you did.
All right, come on, come on, give me something. This is what Barry's good at.
Oh, sorry, man.
We shot for the sun. We aimed for the sun. We didn't quite reach it.
So what we're going to say then is you bum rush him, but right before you make contact with him, 2 of his associates manage to grab you and push you backwards, just enough to realign with your group.
Honestly,
All
I
right.
like this out I like this outcome better because it doesn't show, because it does show that we're not, entirely
Not totally
powerful.
infallible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you see Zahir suddenly grab the mic again. Crusader! As a domain master, a crusader of joy, and a champion of light, I oppose violence, as do most of you. But today we have offered peace and were met with war. Here and now we defend ourselves and each other in the name of the light of joy. And you see Zahir suddenly man the DJ station, and those speakers thump to life with a powerful beat. And every thump causes the floor to rumble, and some of the audience are actually stepping up, carrying full 3 and 4 foot long glow batons like swords and staffs, and they are ready to fight the Marauders right by your side.
Wait, hold on. Are the speakers an actual method of attack?
The speakers are basically acting like, you ever met a dude who fights with rhythm on his side?
Technically.
That's basically what he's doing. These guys are designed to be dancers first and fighters second, so they're kind of comboing it.
He's letting them do what they're good at. You know what I mean? He's just accentuating it.
But the second that beat drops, you see 20 eager party people jump the surrounding Marauders and fight back against all the background guys on their own. Everybody else in the room finding safety in the far corners of the facility, leaving the group of 4 in the middle, including the one who fired that shot at first, to you and yours.
Now this is my kind of party. We doing it for the love of the game.
Changing view.
I'll be on the grid with you all in spirit.
All right, Joseph went to try and track that guy that he tried to pin the dart on beforehand. So it's going to be the 3 of you versus the 4 of them.
Damn, I figured he came back after he left the domain. We're missing our healer. What are we gonna do? This is the combat we all die because we didn't have connection.
GG,
I mean-
no heals. And it's like, bitch, any other time I was around, you all didn't need healing.
I mean, if I'm being perfectly fair, I handled that whole last combat session by myself without the need for healing. Granted, I didn't know I was in need of. Granted, I didn't know I was in need of healing, but still.
Yeah.
All right, so here's how we'll do this.
Is it bad you said okay. When you, actually, I wasn't going to say this, but I can't get it out of my head now. When you said that Zahir starts, dropping the beat for people to, get into this, right?
Uh-huh.
The only thing that came to my head, and I wish it didn't, because now I can't get it out of my head, was Jellyfish Jam.
That's it's not that song specifically, but that's essentially what you're dealing with.
You know what? Y'all know the song.
That's essentially what you're dealing. That's essentially what's going on, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get some
Alright.
initiative rolls going. Give me straight rolls.
Alright, let me find.
Let's go. Don't roll shit like I did on my drop kick. Oh, wait, shit, damn it.
Oh,
There
well.
we go. Damn. We are. Oh, wait, I got a +1 total. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah,
Tank going first? Unheard of.
Well, let's see. Okay, so normally the aggressors would be the one to go first, but this is even footing, so I'm going to do a quick couple of rolls and see if this team goes first.
About to say, finally, someone else goes first besides the sniper, who just has more initiative than the whole group.
Yeah.
Well, holy shit, you guys are all going to get to go first.
Let's go. Hey, Minashi, before we get the combat started,
Yeah.
I do have one question I want to ask.
Shoot.
As, the lines rush to meet each other, right? Barry wants to do a quick look around for that woman he was dancing with, just to see if she's getting in on the action.
She grabbed a 3-foot bright yellow glow stick pole and is actually kicking the ass of one of the Marauders on the side.
Shit, yeah. I don't know who you are, and I admit I was a little... Barry's like, I don't know who you are. But this is in the back of his head, just, I don't know who you are. Quite frankly, I was a little uncomfortable. But you know what? I like that you beating ass right now.
All right, I have my first line of play. Let's go.
Alright, that's going to be our turn order. First Barry, then Ignis, then Chimo, then the enemies. Alright, so, Barry, go ahead and go first, man.
Barry's not going to whip out his handy-dandy shotgun, because I feel like that would just ruin the party vibe.
It's your call, man.
Yeah,
This is your conscience speaking. Barry, I've been restrained for too long. Kill everyone.
no.
Damn it. Can we settle on donuts at least?
Alright, give me an attack roll, buddy. What you doing?
Well, if I'm not using my shotgun, I don't exactly have a lot in the, in the range department. Now, actually remind me, so level 1 spells are 1 square away.
Correct.
What were level 2 spells?
Anywhere. Line spell.
Anywhere, a line spell, you say?
Yes, you can hit 4 zones in a row, even diagonal, and there is no range. The way it was designed was that level 1 spells were short range, but by using stunts of some sort, you can modify it and basically break that rule. They're supposed to be the easiest spells to modify, which is why they kind of suck.
Gotcha. Well, Barry's gonna do the classic Barry thing and walk 1 square forward, the tank walk of shame. But we got some extra actions to go with it.
Alrighty.
I gained a level 2 spell on a level up. So, I think it's time for Barry to unleash his true brilliance.
There you go. Give me a spellcasting roll, dude. Academics.
My academics is a +2.
It would have to be to have level 2 spells.
This is weird. I don't do a lot of spell casting.
Okay, +1. That's not a hugely good roll. Let me do some... Since you're hitting all 4 enemies with this one.
Surely one of them will fail.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss, and that's a miss. Yeah, I'm afraid the only one you hit was actually number 1.
Yeah. So what y'all see happen is Barry's like, okay, I don't have much of this range, so we're gonna have to do something I haven't done in a long time. Barry's gonna... this is way too much build-up for me to have missed 3 out of 4, but just work with me on this. Barry is going to start to glow bright gold as he starts to flex, and as he flexes, the shirt rips off as just bright golden whoosh in a big line in front of him.
You know what? Would you like to know which one of these guys is the guy who fired the gun?
That would be nice, yeah.
It's number 1.
Alright.
Oh, I know who I'm aiming for.
Alright, well, cool. Barry's now shirtless again, and I missed 3 out of 4 dudes and spent 4 mana on it. Turn end.
Alright, next up will be Ignis. What you doing, buddy?
Okay, hold on, before I make a move, which enemy got the miss?
Oh,
Which
enemies
enemy
2
got
through
hit?
4 all missed. Enemy number 1 was the only one that got hit.
That
Okay.
makes sense. If that's the one that fired the gun, Barry would try to specifically aim at him.
Yeah, fair. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna be moving to B2,
Alrighty, B2.
and, well, you know what I'm gonna do next.
You gonna do that Dragon Drive?
I'm gonna do Dragon Drive.
Alright, push yourself a zone forward into A2, I assume?
Yeah.
Alright, and you're gonna use the other limb to hit... I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Enemy number 1?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a roll. Oh!
Let's go!
Okay, so
You get a
he
big
rolled
roll?
a 2, you rolled a 5, so you actually crit with the shot.
Let's go!
Get his ass.
Yeah. Not only that, he also got hit with that afterburn.
Yeah. And then with my remaining movement action, I'm gonna go to what? C4? Yeah, C4.
Ha. C4.
You got a lot of fucking movement.
Yeah, his glide
I
ability
know!
gives him 2 zones per movement. He can kick himself forward 1 extra zone by sacrificing a limb to attack with. It's a good combo ability.
I love how you were like, I am Robin Hood, and then this one stunt turned you into Sanji from One Piece.
Basically. All right, Chimo, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
You know, while we have this moment of silence, I want to bring up, Nanashi, that thing you said at the beginning of session. Your hopes came true. I am now standing because I am hyped.
I am glad.
As a matter of fact, this chair can just go to the other side of the room, so I don't bump it.
All right, which spell do you want to hit him with? The pink one or the white one? Oh, the level 3? Okay. Pink or white? You got it. Okay, so your academics is a +4, which means you rolled a +6 on this one.
Yay!
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, no, that's a crit. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit. God damn.
I swear, if we get like all of like best abilities to like the highest modifier, we're just gonna be killing.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. All right, so
I mean,
that's
fair,
gonna
the
be...
highest modifier is only +5, ain't it?
Yeah, and there's a good reason for that. Any higher than that, it gets kind of ridiculous.
Oh no, yeah, 100%. There needs to be a limit here.
Yes, exactly. You successfully hit all 4 of them. In fact, you hit enemy 1 pretty damn hard with that critical strike, and all of them are now under the influence of Starstruck, meaning they can only come after Chimo. Now, here's the thing. Enemy 1 already looks pretty damn haggard. Like, goddamn, you focus fired on him. But here's the thing. Chimo, you also have some movement left, or an item action. Would you like to use either one? You're just going to stay where you are. All right. You have 1 zone of movement. Where would you like to move? C3 it is. Right there alongside Barry. All right. Now it's the enemy's turn. Now, enemy 1 is currently under the effect of Afterburn, so he's going to use up his one of his 2 instances of movement to put it out. And then he's going to move 1 zone to the left to A1. And then he's going to cast a line spell of his own. He's going to cast a level 2 water spell.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you know,
That's like...
I did just display I have level 2 gold magic.
Yes, you did. Will you be paying 2 mana points to cancel that?
Yeah, we're gonna nope that one, Chief.
Alright, that'll be 2 mana.
Oh, wait, oh, it's 2 mana to cancel the counterspell?
Yeah, counterspell is half cost.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why gold magic is kind of boss. It doesn't do status effects, but it also can't be canceled, and it can cancel other spells at half cost. That's the balance feature.
It's like, alright, I've been telling people I can do this, time to make good on my word. I see him casting that spell. It's just like, as the big wave of water comes in, you see Barry just shine the gold, and like this gold light kind of, I don't want to make it weird, but kind of just emanates from his pecs and essentially just kind of cuts through the water, so it just does nothing.
You peck flex, and it just shines a golden light that fucking nullifies the water.
I mean, yes, that is the yes.
Alright, well then
Precisely.
it's enemy 2's turn.
Fucking muscle man ass energy there.
Really is. Alright, enemy 2's turn.
Yeah.
He is moving forward 2 zones into C3. Unfortunately, he can only attack Chimo, and he pulls out a pair of golden swords.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, so he's going to make 2 attack actions against Chimo using dual wield. Chimo, please roll athletics to dodge a +6 roll.
Wait, again?
I mean, these are level 2 enemies. Their fights are probably ranging +3 or +4.
What? Oh, it's the enemy that rolls plus.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So against that roll, that's not double crit, but that is critical range of hit. So you'll be taking 3 damage, and you'll be losing 3 mana points.
No.
And then he comes in with the second attack, which is a disadvantage because the first one hit.
That's a pretty fascinating way to do dual wielding.
I thought it was more fair because, honestly, like, it's all about the momentum. If you hit first time, your second one kind of comes in awkwardly, but if you miss the first one, the momentum follows through and helps.
Well, it's like if you miss the first one, you just call it a feint.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Oh.
I like it a lot.
I'm glad, honestly. I put a lot of effort into that one. So, beat a +1.
Oh,
Yeah, second swing came in
That's not
shit.
that's not gonna be
Disadvantage. I
hard.
kind of hope it came in
Oh.
shit.
Okay,
Oh.
so that's
Wait, no,
plus
hold on,
Well, that
wait,
wasn't including the
That's a two.
modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a +2.
Thank God. All right, so enemy number 3 is going to come in and take his turn. And he's carrying a pair of regular swords, but they are both encased in silver magic.
I think what silver magic is again.
It's
Lightning.
Yeah, it's lightning magic, and the status effect is conduit. Every time you hit or match with it, it adds a point to its total, and then when someone's hit with a non-electrically charged attack, all that damage gets hit all at once.
Does the conduit go away afterwards, or does the conduit stay?
The conduit goes away 1 point per round that it is not redeemed.
Oh. So
All
in
right.
theory, it is kind of hard to just infinitely stack.
Yeah, it theoretically can, but it does slowly go away if you don't do anything with it. So you're incentivized to hit as many times as possible. All right, Chimo, this person's coming at you again. Dodge a +3. All right, including your bonus, that's a +1. So unfortunately, you got hit again. And the second swing comes in at disadvantage. Beat another +1.
You got it. I believe in you.
Oh,
Oh, it's a -1.
yeah, that's another hit. And enemy number 4's turn. Since there's no room for him to get in there, he's just going to stay over there by enemy number 1.
You think that's gonna help you escape me?
Oh, don't worry about it, Ziv. Even if you go down in the fight, you're not out of the game entirely unless somebody comes after you again.
Yeah, don't worry. Ain't no one hitting you with that coup de grace while Barry's on. I'm gonna try my damnedest anyway. Like, holy shit.
And you see him pull out an item and hand it to enemy number 1. It looks like a staff of some sort.
He's got some magic fuck shit.
But that's all he's going to do is just hand the item over to enemy number 1.
Okay, well, I know what I'm doing next turn.
All right, top of the roster.
Yeah, that's me again. Hey, Chimo, what's your plan? Because you are low health.
Like, how much does she have? 3?
3. That was a pretty brutal series of events.
Yeah, no kidding.
But that is what happens when you taunt 4 enemies all at once when you're not the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize how that came out. I wasn't trying to be like rude or anything. It's just kind of unfortunate the choice of gravity magic.
My plan was to get these fools in my range. I just didn't expect them to hit so hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you gonna back up, or are you gonna stay in melee in here? Like, plan so work around you. I'm asking you, Ziv, the player, what's the plan so I can better coordinate my actions to keep you alive? Well, you probably live either way, but up and in the fight. Because that's my job. I'm the tank.
Oh, she just wants you to stay next to her.
Thumbs up. I think I got some ideas then. Alright, so for my first action, I'm going to declare an attack. I'm gonna pull out the axes. The gun would kill the vibe, but melee weapons are on the table. So I'm gonna pull out my twin battle axes, and we are going to. I'm gonna swing them both. The first one I'm going to swing at enemy number 2, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a page out of Chimo's book. I'm going to infuse it with gravity magic.
All right, Stellar Axe. Hit it.
That's fight for attacking.
Correct.
Alrighty, so we're gonna hit him with that +2 to fight. Beat a -1. Or not +1, excuse me.
That won't be hard. He rolled all minuses.
Whew.
Yeah, so he crit failed that. So your
Awesome.
axe, instead of doing 3, 4, 5 damage, and now he's got Starstruck on him, that will redirect all his attacks to you.
Alrighty, and I'm gonna swing the second axe, which will be a disadvantage because the first one hit,
Correct.
at enemy number 3.
All right, give me a roll.
Cool.
All right.
Well, it can only get worse from here. +1, The last +1 hit, so,
Yeah. Let me give this one a roll then. Okay. So, here's what's interesting. So instead of dodging out of the way, you see this particular dude with the normal sword suddenly like roll his arms up into a defensive stance and physique his way into defense. He has a version of a stunt that allows him to use his physique to defend instead of just acting as a health point system. Kind of like how you attack with it on occasion.
Right, that makes sense. He's using his... He's essentially just face tanking and hoping his mass will
Basically, yes.
Will dampen the hits for him.
Exactly. So now he doesn't have to use athletics to dodge. He can just power through it, which he did with a +3 roll.
Damn. Well, yeah, that dude's not starstruck.
Well, that's one less person attacking Chimo.
Yeah. And as you know, hey Nashi, you remember that thing you brought up earlier that you hadn't really to this point? I think it's time for it to come up.
Which is?
I want to use my item action to try and administer some first aid to Chimo. Because, fuck.
Okay, what do you have that allows you to do that?
A first aid kit in my backpack.
Then that means that all attacking rolls against enemies will be at a -1 for the rest of the fight, but you'll gain 5 hit points back. Are you okay with doing that, Chimo?
Let's say, Chimo, would you be willing to accept a -1 to all of your rolls so that you don't get knocked unconscious immediately? I just, I will not do it if you don't want to accept the penalty. I just am not comfortable seeing my friends at low HP levels.
That is fair. And our only healer is currently away.
I mean, here's the thing. Technically, since she's in the same zone as me, I can use, like, level 0-ish. I could use level 0 healing on her, technically. It's just, I wouldn't be able to do that as an item action.
This talk of healing-based stuff. You know what I've been thinking item-wise that would be neat for Joseph?
Which is?
What's that?
To invest at some point if it is like a thing you can do.
The medic syringe gun from TF2.
No, I was thinking some. Oh. So he does need more ways to do like actual area of effect healing for the teammates. I have noticed that. At least when he's able to get the chance to do so. So I'm thinking, aren't there like specialized bombs that can be infused with like healing magic that he could deploy to heal teammate? Because I'm over here like, what if he infused like, say for example, a smoke bomb with healing magic?
I mean, I guess that's technically doable, but you could just as easily do that with magic, and it's guaranteed healing no matter what.
At least until he like learns more like actual good healing magic, because so far I think he knows a level 2 spell, but to be like more effective he needs like something that's like an area of effect, AoE style.
Oh, absolutely, Chimo. You are definitely using that katana this time around. You got 2 separate targets you can hit with it. And honestly, I will look into the possibility and see if there's some kind of an item that we can reasonably assume can be found or made here that can do that.
I mean,
Fair enough.
Could ask Calum to make something like that alchemically.
That's a possibility.
That's what I'm thinking, because if not by like infusion methods, definitely something I could purchase from Calum.
I mean, you could also just go down to the potion brewers, and because there is a potion store.
That too.
Like, you've got options. We can look into that, like, not this session, obviously.
After, at some point.
Yeah, at some point, yeah. All right, so she has decided to accept your help in exchange for the -1 penalty to her attack rolls.
Yeah, so it would seem. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. I won't tell a soul.
All right, so now it's Ignis's turn to attack.
So, I'm scared of what enemy number 1 has now, since he was given this app. So I'm gonna move to A2.
A2?
Yeah. I'm gonna Dragon Drive on enemy number 1 again.
Give me an attack roll, buddy. Oh.
Let's go. Try to beat a +5, Chuckle Nuts.
Yeah, he ain't beating that.
Let's go.
So you come in and punch the shit out of him so hard, he actually flies back a solid 10 feet. And his balaclava is now gone, revealing that he is a mosquito man, by the way. I didn't know if you cared.
Does he have the eyes?
Yes.
Okay, bro was
I am a mosquito. Don't come into my zone or I'll suck your dick. I mean blood. I'll suck your blood.
Bro is coming at a ghost. All the more reason to kill him.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna be moving to C1.
Alrighty. Alright, Chimo, now it is your turn. Now you little peasants make me use this. This is your fault if this goes wrong.
Please let it not go wrong.
Oh.
Please let it not go wrong.
Okay, so including her bonus, that's a +4. Including the penalty, that's a +3. That's not a bad roll for your first attack swing.
Yay.
See if enemy number 2 misses this one. Nope.
Oh god.
She draws a katana and slashes with it. When you pull it out, you immediately swing and you strike him straight up the chest with that black magic encoded blade, and it cuts right into him. And now he has been inflicted with the hollow status, meaning his next dodge attempt is at disadvantage.
She doesn't even have to infuse it. It just has that infusion by default.
Not exactly. The blade is a little funky. After you do that, the blade suddenly goes completely blank and back to normal, and now the blade is glowing silver.
Oh.
I really want to know what it is, but it's not my sword.
I mean,
So I was like, how would I know?
if Chimo doesn't care, I can tell you how it works.
How does it work again? I need to know.
I need to know.
I need it.
She slowly realized what the guy gave her. This bastard gave me a cursed sword. Zivith, would you care if I explained how your weapon works? Okay. The Mikazuki Munichika is an ancient blade from the ancient time of Japan. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words.
Feudal Japan.
Yeah, feudal Japan, thank you. It is one of 5 legendary swords of the days of old. This particular variant in this game does the following. It cannot be infused normally, but when it hits an enemy, it automatically becomes infused with the last magic that they used, basically eating the remnants of any spell that they used most recently.
Oh.
And on top of that, it comes with a couple other bonuses. If she does not want to swing an uninfused blade, she can take a point of damage and basically cut herself with it and infuse the blade automatically with the last magic she used.
So it's a vampire sword.
Essentially, but it also has one other bonus. If she wants to, she can sacrifice the infusion that it currently has and swing with it again without penalties, but it has to be against a different enemy, like enemy number 3.
Ooh.
So Chimo, would you be interested in getting a second swing by sacrificing your new silver infusion? So, give me another attack roll, please. Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Dude, that's a 0 overall. Maybe the opponent will roll.
let me see if that guy dodges this. Yeah. So he rolled a 0. You swing again, but this time the guy sees the blade coming and manages to just barely deflect it with his arms. It happens. We all have good days, we all have bad days.
Yeah.
But you also have the ability to move away if you'd like to. Would you like to do that as well? Alright. To the right. You got it. Since enemy number 1's no longer on the board, we immediately jump to enemy number 2.
Who's starstruck?
Correct, which means it can only attack you.
Come bring it, brother.
Alright, Barry. Attack number 1.
Bring it on, brother.
Beat a +7.
Hey, listen. The only way I'm doing that is if I roll 4 pluses, and that's a match.
Go for it, man.
Hey, don't crit me.
He did.
He crit me. Alright, well, I'm out of mana. Actually, look at my dice! Yet again, perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Okay, the second swing comes in at a +3.
Surely I can beat that.
Yep.
Surely.
My God, I did
it.
You got it good enough.
I did it.
You got hit with the first blade, but the second one you managed to just barely get out of the way of.
Yeah, maybe ripping 2 level 2 spells at the beginning isn't great for someone with minimal mana investment.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, that offensive level 2 spell I don't think was it. I don't have the mana base to
Nah,
do
if
that,
you stick to
especially when I want to be counterspelling.
Honestly, defensive spells seem more your suit anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, enemy number 3, and he will use the white infused blades.
He's gonna attack me, right?
Yes.
I'm right here. He doesn't even have to move. Okay, good.
Alright. Roll number 1. Beat a +5.
Piece of cake.
Aww.
Damn it.
Alright, well, that's
Oh,
3
not a
damage. That's not a crit, though. Second attack.
Run it back.
Beat a +1.
Surely.
Surely. The only way,
Oh!
Okay, yeah.
Why couldn't I do that last time?
Okay, so you crit dodge that, so I'm gonna have to give you something special for that. Not only do you manage to dodge that blade, you actually kick it back into his own face and hit him with his own infusion. So he'll take 1 point of damage and frozen, meaning he's stuck with those swords on his next turn.
Oh no, what a nightmare.
Yeah. Alright, enemy number 4. He lost his buddies, so he's kind of just going to move 1 zone closer. And actually, you know what? No, he's not. He's going to move 2 zones closer, right near his friends. And he's going to unfurl a war banner.
Oh, with this shit.
He plants a banner into the ground that in the zones B2, B3, C2, and C3, everyone who uses fight gets a +1 to their attack rolls.
Everyone?
Yes, unfortunately that means you do as well. Alright, top of the roster.
Oh, how convenient. It appears it is my turn, Nanashi.
Yes, it is.
Well, I can't do infusions anymore, so that kind of stinks. But you know what I can do?
Dual wield.
Swing battle axes. Going at enemy number 2. Perfectly balanced, the whole thing should be.
Alright, well, as it happens, this is the enemy that has the hollow effect, which means his next dodge roll is automatically a disadvantage.
Awesome.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, you crit him.
Awesome. So 3 damage, then +1 for the crit.
Yep, so that's 4 total damage. He's looking a little haggard. And
guess what? We're gonna come at him with the second one.
okay.
Oh, well, it can only get worse from here.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe. You know, it's fine.
He rolled a +2.
Yeah.
He dodged it just barely.
It's not occurred to me. I can't really use an item because my hands are full and frozen.
Correct. You cannot change your items out. This is where the white status comes into effect for people who are more techie and tricky.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to find some other stuff to do when I don't have to move, but I don't have any items right now that really work in that regard. So, thumbs up, turn end.
All right, Ignis, your turn.
Alright. Dragon Drive fun is over. We're going to C3.
C3 it is.
What's up, Ignis?
Okay.
How you doing, brother?
Nothing much. Anyways,
We're kind of on the struggle bus over here right now. I'm completely drained of MP.
well, how about I help things out a bit?
That'd
I'm
be
going
great.
to pull out my sword and infuse it with fire.
Hang on. Are you going to use the sword that Audigan gave you, or are you going to use the gold sword you stole?
Oh yeah, I could use the gold sword.
Now, you can't infuse the gold sword, but...
Now we use Audigan's sword.
Alright. So, you're going to infuse that, and you're going to hit him with a stealth strike. Roll it up, buddy.
Does he using
Alright.
stealth still benefit from the banner?
No, it only works on fight rolls.
Gotcha. I kind of figured, but I just wanted to hear it aloud.
Yeah, to be blunt,
Alright.
Banners only work on one specific skill.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So in theory,
Okay,
there's
well-
a stealth banner.
Well,
Oh, damn.
That's
that's unfortunate.
Well, hang on. Can you look through your character sheet's aspect list and see if there's anything that you can use to logic and reason your way to getting a better strike? I guess we could reason that you want to take the guy by surprise, since you've been focusing on other people up to this point.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Alright, redeem a fate point. Give me another roll, buddy.
Alright. Like, we could The worst I could get now is a 0. Okay, I got a +5. If this doesn't knock him out, I'm gonna be surprised.
Yeah, he did not roll well. He rolled a +2. So you went just within crit range on that one. That was enough to knock him off the board, buddy.
So I still have one more movement left.
Yes, you do.
I'm moving to A1.
A1. All right. Chimo, your turn. Sword. All right. Who you hitting? You going after 3 or 4?
Enemy number 3 is taking a little. I think it's taken 1 hit up to this point.
Enemy 3 it is. I'll move you into the zone with him so you can hit him. All right, give me an attack roll.
Oh, she gets an extra +1 to this fight roll. So.
Yes, she does. So that's going to be +2, +3. It basically negates the penalty from your bandages.
Yay!
It's a +4 total. Holy shit.
Yeah, you hit.
Yay!
So that is an automatic 2 damage, and your blade is now glowing white. All right, now it's enemy 3's turn. He's actually not sure which one of you he wants to hit.
What if I flip him the bird? Will he know who he wants to hit then?
He's going to go against Barry,
Hell yeah.
and he's going to make his blades glow green. Dodge a +4.
Light work.
You say that. Oh,
So close.
that's another 3 damage, and you are pushed back 1 zone.
Hey, what?
Now,
Wait.
he moves a zone in with you so that he can hit you with the second sword.
Wait. I just realized, what infusion was that?
Green.
I have a minor resist to green.
Oh, that's right, you do. My mistake. So then you don't move. But you still take
can't
full
be
damage.
knocked away.
Okay,
Yeah,
he thinks he's moving you
well,
forward.
I say I bought a green ring. I'm pretty sure Joseph bought a green ring for me.
He expects you to move back, but then you just kind of stand there menacingly. So he just swings again. And since this was a hit, that means it's disadvantage. Oh, fuck. Dodge a +1.
Light work. See?
Okay. Yeah, second sword comes
I'm
in.
really good. Barry learns. He always dodges the second swing.
All right, well, enemy number 4 is going to take his turn. He's going to hop into the same zone as the two of you and pull out his own pistol and try to take a shot at... He's going to go for the target he thinks he can handle, which is Chimo. Chimo, please dodge a +3. You match. So you barely deflect a gold bullet heading right for your face. All right, well, that's their turn. Top of the roster.
It's me. Yet again.
Hold on. So Nanashi, does torch work if I'm like in a different zone?
It's one zone
Like
away.
if I'm in B. Okay, so if I'm in a B3, I can like aim at like
Yes,
3.
and you can do a diagonal too.
Okay. I asked because like I was thinking of like doing that when it's my turn.
That's fine.
Because like there's no space for me. Because there's no space
Well,
for me.
what I
over
will
there.
say, what I was going to do is I was just going to swing and then just move out of the zone. That way you can move in on your turn. If that
Okay,
would
no,
work
yeah, never
better
mind.
for you.
No, yeah, it will.
All right, so
Yeah, about to say, you don't get the ability to miss your allies until
level
rank
3 spells.
2 or 3. Yeah.
All right, so what are you gonna do then?
We're gonna swing the axes. What I was thinking of doing was, I'm like, okay, it'd be really cool if I could grapple one of the enemies and then drag them into a different zone, but I forgot. I can't do any aim neither one of us can do any aim actions while I'm Herculean holding.
Unfortunately, no.
So I might I'm on my level up, I might request that I should be able to drag people around.
We might be able to work that out.
But yeah, for right now, is the banner still up, or how long is...
The banner lasts 3 rounds.
Oh, so okay, so probably for the remainder of the combat.
More than likely.
Enemy number 3, catch this axe.
All right, next attack.
Yeah. Am I allowed to know how big he dodged? Like, how well did he dodge?
He dodged it with a fairly wide margin. Not enough to crit with.
Okay, almost crit range, got it. Alright, second verse, same as the first, except this time it'll have advantage.
Oh,
I don't think I'm gonna need it. Hey, maybe I roll 4 pluses.
Maybe. Can't roll any lower than a 6. Plus 6 roll. Yeah, he's not dodging that.
Cool.
In fact, you crit against him, so that's 4 damage.
Take this 4 damage, brother. And as my move action, I'm going to take. Move 1 zone to the left.
C2?
Yeah, over to C2.
Sounds good. All right, Ignis, you're up.
All right, moving to C3.
C3 it is.
Yeah. Okay. Which one of these two has the white infusion?
The one that hit with the white infusion, number 3.
I'm gonna pull out the gold sword
All right.
and I'm gonna swing at enemy number 3.
All right, hit him with that stealth roll, buddy. Oh.
Let's see if he beat a +6.
Yeah, he's not dodging that.
Let's go.
All right, you crit him, and you do double damage on crits.
He does?
Oh.
It's one of his stunts. It's the assassination stunt.
I'm moving back to A1.
A1 it is. All right, Chimo. I'm really pissed now that everyone's doing so well.
Well, now's your time to shine.
Yeah.
Now's your time to shine. Let them know. You ain't want to be
Exactly.
showing up.
Oh, she's using her magic this time. All right. All right. Which spell are you using? Level 1, 2, 3, or 4? Level 3. Get me an academics roll. Okay, including her bonus, that's a +4 total. And this is hitting both of them. You know, the sad part is even including her penalty to her roll, she still crit against both of them.
Look at there, you still crit both of them. Even with our 5s and 6s, that's still better than we've been doing on average.
True.
Enemy number 3 is off the board.
Yay.
And that just leaves this last motherfucker.
I think it might be safe to
Who
go.
unfortunately can only attack Chimo.
Yeah, because the rest of us are not cops.
Yeah. Does Chimo get, like, a badge or something that she could use in to call other Thunder Force officers?
No, she does not have that kind of microphone capabilities, and I'll be honest, she is going to be a Thunder Force as of literally Monday morning, but she does have preliminary abilities in this. So
It's still the weekend.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, still the weekend. So enemy number 4 is actually not sure what he is going to do because he's all alone on the board. He's low on health and he's scared shitless.
I mean, to be fair, Barry could just make a rapport roll at him on my turn just to talk to him like, hey man, it's not looking so great for you. I think you ought to just put your weapons down.
Ignis just threatens him.
Ass whooping.
Okay.
I will give you that. Give me a rapport roll and see what happens.
Yeah. Because it's fucking loud in here, even though I technically out, I think I don't have the MP to spend on Mystic Megaphone.
Nope.
I was gonna do it just for the flavor, even though I wouldn't get the bonus, but
Afraid
I don't even
not.
have the MP to spend on it.
Afraid not.
Yeah, let me get a even if it isn't a rapport, I'm pretty sure it's just +1. Yeah.
Give me a roll. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I might fate point that one. Cause like, come on,
Barry
does better than that.
Give me a reason on your character sheet as to why he'd get a better roll.
Verbose performer. I'm really good at talking to people. I can work a crowd like nobody's business. And this guy seems very easily influenced at this exact moment.
Go right ahead and redeem the other one of your daily points.
Alrighty, let's try this again.
Oh.
That's more like it.
Hey.
All right. Now for his roll to try and get out. Nope. Nope. He has surrendered. Chimo, please place this motherfucker in cuffs or whatever you have on hand that'll do. All right. Combat is officially over.
Yay.
Dude, imagine Barry's like, man, imagine how pissed Joseph's gonna be when he comes back and he missed the entire Marauder attack.
As he says that, in comedic timing, Joseph will walk in for the front door. No, this is a party I missed.
You missed the fun part, Joseph. I hate to break it to you, man.
Honestly, given that I'm so sick and tired of seeing the Marauders, it's honestly a mercy he got the handcuff treatment.
I will tell you one thing. I got to do some medical assistance on somebody while Barry does like a big double thumbs up.
Yeah, Joseph walking in is literally just that one meme of the dude with the pizza box walking in and like everything's on fire. It's nothing but chaos.
Yeah.
But he's just like, that's normal at this point. I had my share of an encounter as well. And my hunch about a certain suspicious individual leaving the party early and dressed similar to these guys was right on the cue.
Chimo sees one of the enemies crawling away, badly hurt, but this time she won't let him get away. She walks over to the one crawling away and steps with her heel on their back. Not so fast, Marauder. I want answers, and there's a nice sell for you for free. Now, around the time you guys have finished your fight, all the partygoers are laughing and high-fiving each other, having finished taking care of the crowd of marauders that flooded the room as well. And you see Zahir floating down into the center of the room, eyes wide, and one set of hands over his mouth and the other crossed over his stomach. Chimo's unfortunate fear was very much on the money. Despite everyone's best efforts in the ensuing chaos, the speakers were destroyed, the tables were smashed, the food and merch was ruined. This place looks ransacked.
Hey guys, this is Atlas Core speaking. I'm gonna do a funny.
Oh no, don't.
So Barry, hey, so Nanashi, it's safe to say everyone's seeing the situation, and it's like the vibes are kind of dropping.
Seems like it, but what do you got?
I got a rapport roll. Barry is going to do a beat of his own. I'm going to do the boom boom clap from Queens We Will Rock You.
All right.
Try and bring the vibe back. Like, come on.
And you know what? You got a +2 to your rapport when talking to an audience of 3+, so you get that bonus.
Awesome.
And you still got your perma point.
Yes.
Oh,
buddy.
Oh.
Now, hey, what's about looking so glum for?
That's a
I
+5.
thought this was a party. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap.
You actually see the audience starting to get in on it. Like, they're all, like, definitely impressed that you want to try and keep the party going.
I as a person don't know the lyrics to We Will Rock You, but Barry would definitely know. God bless you, Drake and Josh.
So the party, you managed to get the audience slowly but surely starting to get back into the groove of a simple song and party, and they're all enjoying themselves. Zahir takes his hands off of his face, and he's just grinning ear to ear. Like, he is genuinely thrilled that you did so well on that one. And you see that his hands are starting to glow a soft yellow light, and he's walking over to the people who are, like, joining in on the music, and you see him just very casually touching them on the shoulders, touching them on the heads, and you see their bodies are starting to glow, similarly to how his was glowing when he was floating over top of the audience talking to the Marauders. And here's the cool part. Every single time you hear the boom boom clap, when that clap happens, their bodies start to shine a little bit brighter, like they're responding. He's basically turning the audience into, what are those things called? A visualizer?
Yeah, rhythm visualizer.
And the Marauders are just staring like, what in the fuck is going on?
Hey, you know, y'all gonna get arrested, but you can feel free on too. Come on, sing it with me now.
Damn, with a roll that good, I can't say it doesn't happen. Some of the Marauders are actually starting to get in on it. Now, in the background, there are a few members of these quote-unquote crusaders who are running around cleaning up some of the mess as quickly as they can to try and get the glass off the ground and straighten up the food and get the light fixtures working. And then all of a sudden, you see Zahir point at his dance stage and fire a laser of yellow light right up it diagonally. And you see it pop open, revealing a hidden set of backup speakers inside of the desk that completely envelop the old ones. He was waiting for you or somebody else to get the party back up and running. You actually beat me to my own setup, dude. I kind of hate you for that.
I mean, what can I say? Barry's just here to have a good
Except
time.
you're welcome.
But you know what? That's also fair. Except I'm not gonna sing that because Disney will probably come for you way harder than Queen will.
Yeah, let's be honest. And you see the Butterfly Man from before hopping back up on stage and remanning the station like he was earlier, and you hear the rhythm of the music pick back up, and that party resumes like it never even fucking stopped. Congratulations, Barry. Zahir will remember this.
Telltale Games mechanics, great.
Yeah.
Zahir will remember that.
Yep. And the party gets going pretty much immediately. The music gets taken back over, and everybody's dancing and grooving. And that Tiger Woman is definitely eyeing you a little more than she was before. But Zahir flies over and joins up with your group, offering you guys high fives, handshakes, and hugs, and whatever it is that you want, because he is just thrilled that you guys did all this for the party.
You know, is what we do best.
I saw you guys jump in when everything went down. I am impressed. You really know how to party.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was waiting for you because I was ready to jump in the second they showed up, but then you're like trying to do the pacifist talk, and I'm like, well, shit. This person seems like a person of authority. I reckon we ought to wait and see what he does before I start swanging.
Yeah, well, I always try to give the party a chance to happen before we have to get down and dirty. Blech. Not my thing.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Now, I gotta admit, that's my favorite kind of party. That's just, part of the business for me.
Yeah, I gotta admit, wasn't a big fan of when that guy called me a cultist. That was a new one.
Yeah. I mean, if I may be so honest with you, I had the thought crossed my mind, but you seem like a very nice guy, so I'm gonna let it go. I like the vibe of what's going on.
He puts one set of his arms behind his head and just kind of like he's leaning backwards, standing up, and the other arm crossed against his stomach. In my eyes, joy is a religion unto itself. The light of every smile resonates between each and every person that sees it and combats the misery of the dark that these fuckheads are wallowing in. And it picked up when the Marauders started running around, and when they started fucking with the people in Demesne, well, he points all four thumbs down and just goes, I said, fuck all that. People needed something positive to deal with these jerks, so I explained how I see things, and people clung to it like flies to honey. So now the Crusaders are a thing. We choose happiness, joy is our religion, the light is our kingdom, and the dance floor is our heaven. And now we meet every Saturday night.
The religion is not the term I would have used, but I understand. I understand the message. I like it. I like what you're doing here.
Religion's not necessarily something everyone can cling to, but I think the way we've handled it, we do a good enough job.
Oh yeah, I'd say I agree.
I mean, compared to what I've seen get worshipped in my time, joy is honestly as tame as you're gonna get.
Ugh, don't get me started. Religion's always struck me wrong. I tried my hardest to make it a non-religion.
Well, fair enough.
And yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help but I heard you say you try to make it a non-religion, and then call yourselves Crusaders. I'm just saying, there's a little bit of irony there.
The Crusader thing's more just a metaphor. Everyone's a Crusader, no exception, including those party crashers if they're willing to wear a smile and at least try to feel the joy. That's actually what these pins are to represent, and he pulls out a handful of the yellow 12-point sun pins that you've been spotting here and there. Closest thing to a religious idol we got.
Hey, you mind if I get one of those?
Knock yourself out. He takes one in each hand and flicks one into all of your hands perfectly.
Oh, wait, I have a great idea. Might I actually have a second? You don't mind me being a little greedy. He's gonna take him and stick him to both sides of his sunglasses.
Oh, nice.
Because Barry wears sunglasses inside.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Nice.
Exactly. Well, it's like you can't trust Barry to keep a shirt on.
That's true. I like your style. He actually reaches up to give you an overhead high-five handshake kind of deal.
Barry, replicates it kind of awkwardly. That's not really something he's...
And the
Sure.
resounding smack shows that he is on par with you strength-wise.
Oh. Okay. So,
This part I
forgive
shouldn't be
me,
surprised.
forgive me for assuming that kind of strength don't come to people normally. You're the domain master, ain't you?
Was it that obvious?
As obvious as it can get given what we've seen so far.
I mean, I assumed you'd figured it out when my protege Lily called me that, but I guess it could be misconstrued.
Well, you know, anyone can do light magic to a certain degree. Barry's gonna like use what little mana he has left to like just poof, just a little bit of infusion. Technically, he can't because I have 0 MP. Can you give me that one?
You know what? I'm willing to say that with the energy of the party coming back, you can regenerate a single point for the sake of this. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's like poof, anyone can do a little bit of light magic. Not everyone got that level of physical strength, and nearly every damn domain master we met does. And quite frankly, that scares the shit out of me because I've always been the strongest person I know, and y'all make me look like him. And I pointed Ignis. Like, look at it, he's scrawny.
Hey,
I mean, am I wrong though? You quick as all get out, but you're kind of scrawny.
Well, technically, I'm scrawny by definition. I just happen to have twice the hand strength. And he just flexes all 4 arms, and there's no muscle mass between them.
You know what? Barry's gonna match the flex. We go start hitting them. Bodybuilder poses.
And Zahir's actually gonna float up, and just start doing the same thing to you just because he likes the goofball aspect that you got going on.
Yeah. We over here doing the Full Metal Alchemist bit. We just flexing at each other and feeling the good vibes.
But after a few minutes of this, the party starts picking back up to full volume now, and Zahir's like, "Hey, let's get back in on this party. We don't want to miss it."
Barry's getting back out on the dance floor, and I don't think he's coming back up until someone makes him. He's no longer the responsible adult of the party.
That's perfectly fair. The party goes on for the vast majority of the evening shift and a little bit into the night even, and you guys are just having a field day with this playlist. It's all high energy, high octane EDM and dance music, and everybody's just dancing themselves stupid. The drinks are flying, the snacks are going everywhere. There is no end to this party until probably clear past midnight at this point. And once the party's over, everybody starts piling out one by one, heading straight for the gate as they go out the doors of the building. And Zahir meets back up with you after the party. I am really glad you guys showed up tonight. You made this a night to remember for everyone.
Barry's just lying on the floor in the corner because he's not young anymore. The endurance is not there like it used to be. Ugh. Yep, glad to be here. You know, he just sticks a thumbs up in the air.
Awesome. Zahir suddenly has an idea, runs back over to talk to the yellow butterfly man from earlier, and he'd asked all of you guys to join him over where Barry is.
Yep. I'll be there as quick as I can. Barry doesn't move.
The Marauders have been sitting there all night, by the way, watching you guys have fun.
damn.
You wanna know the crazy thing? If they were smart, they would have joined in on the fun, because then they could have just funneled out with the crowd.
Could've.
Well, unless Chimo stopped them.
You know, speaking of marauders, after all, Joseph, seeing that the party is nearing its end and like taking note of the marauders handcuffed, he will finally, you know, bring up. So, with the party dying down, those couple marauders need to be apprehended. Which, honestly, they deserve worse, but I'll go with your system. I managed to learn a lot from the guy I was trailing.
What Joseph learned is that the guy he was trailing, for whatever reason, didn't stop anywhere else. He went straight outside the gate, and as he went out, Joseph lost track of him briefly, but the second he stuck his head back out, he immediately reconnected with the guy and found that he was just hanging out not too far from the gateway, talking to the very audience of marauders and talking them up like they were getting ready to do some grand, majestic feat by ending the party as quickly as possible and making them wallow in the misery that they feel every day. But then the guy suddenly just took off and went somewhere else, and even with Joseph's impressive roll, he couldn't quite pinpoint where he was. He just knew that he was somewhere over in the Essentials District, which is around the time that the Marauders suddenly stampeded in, and Joseph obviously would have had to hide so that he wouldn't be trampled and or caught in the process.
So, yeah, it seems like these aren't random attacks at all, actually. Like they staged these beforehand. Weird coincidence that they always seem to occur wherever we are. Probably probably the same goal if we're going off of what happened in the red domain. Though he did wander off, I did manage to narrow his location to the Essentials District. If he was able to do something like that just to stop a party, who knows what else him or someone else could do at another domain we visit.
What's the motive for stopping the party, though? It's just odd.
Marauders are always looking for ways to make everyone else miserable. It's just kind of their MO at this point.
Well, here's the thing, right? Well, you're right, but here's the thing. According to Joseph, there was a ringleader who was very clearly directing them here. Someone is directing them to do this, and I'm more than willing to bet that this individual has more reasons than just spreading the misery, to be doing what he's doing.
With what we could gather, I'm able to assess so far that, well, they're obviously looking for those fancy little trinkets that the domain masters carry that act as their sort of status. They try to wreck as much as possible under the command of someone at the top. Not confirmed so far, but honestly, we don't have any other suspects to go off of. Most definitely, probably most definitely in charge of the gold dust incidents that have been springing up.
Especially now that the Marauders have become pre-equipped with gold swords, gold magic bullets.
I did notice remnants of that gold dust on the ground as I walked in, and it kind of tipped me off.
Yeah, one of them tried to shoot Zahir, and I'll tell you the truth, it was really odd. Ignis shattered that bullet with the sword, which is really weird, because gold metal is very soft and wouldn't shatter, which, means it definitely means it was gold magic.
Yeah, given what occurred to the previous, what was it, mayor or king, status-wise?
Previous ruler.
Yeah, I'll just go with that. Given what happened to the previous ruler, how his injury was done with said gold dust, I can assess that, well, definitely someone at the top of the Marauders was responsible for his demise. Though, who or why, honestly, that's still up in the air.
Yeah, beats me too. But weird you say they're coming after the Regalia. They didn't seem to come after mine. That you just didn't let them get that far.
Well, the way they've been very specifically hitting domain masters. Well, except for the pink domain, they didn't go after. Barry says the name of the pink domain master.
Miranda.
That name I've forgotten. No, pink. No, I meant violet, not pink.
Oh.
Keely boy, rabbit.
Arlich.
They most definitely went after his dragon friend, though.
Yeah, about to say they didn't go after Arlich, but they went after the dragon.
Aw, they went after Azar?
Don't be sad about this. We actually had to help Arlich fight him to calm him down.
Aw.
I've never wrestled a dragon before then, but I'm ashamed to say it was a little fun. But I'm really sad the poor fellow was in so much pain.
Well, given what happened in the white domain, they did steal the white domain master's regalia, which was that sword that we saw at the beginning of our journey here.
They took Whitaker's sword?
Well, it should be returned by now because
it's returned now, but so far that was one thing of knowledge that we've seen them successfully steal, though granted, it backfired immensely once we intervened.
Well, good. I'm glad he got it back. Poor little guy's had to deal with enough.
But actually, now that I think more about it, from the first day we've been here and were introduced to the current ruler, he did mention that there have been people rowdy about trying to leave the island, and they've been so desperate to try and find a way. And from that film we watched, it hinted at specific items being found in all of the domains, and, well, challenges, if accomplished, could grant you freedom. You don't think... I would assume they're trying... this is of course a theory, but what if the Marauders are so desperate that they're trying to take this approach of stealing these regalias to escape the island to fulfill their wish?
That won't work.
How do you know?
I mean, I never said it was easy, but desperation leads to a lot of things.
Nah, the light at the end of the tunnel needs all the keys. Wait, you guys are regalia hunters and you don't know about this?
Well,
First off, we don't hunt regalias. Though we do know about them.
yeah, we're gonna be so real with you. We arrived on the island like 3 or 4 days ago. We're still pretty fresh to the scene here.
You've only been here 3 days and you've already got this much going for you? Damn, you did better than the last group.
Who was the last group? Wait, there was a last group?
There's new groups of people coming here all the time, man. Like, we see new people here probably once a week.
I mean, are you also... Our contractors did say that multiple people have come and never came back, so...
Yeah, they come from all over. I think the last group of people said they were from, Sweden?
Oh, how nice.
Also, out of character, because I had a long tangent about how you could incorporate this, about how you can have a repeat game session of this Nashi, given that, well, not everything will be the same, given, like, because, you know, it's all up to the actions of the characters and whatnot, how things will go. You mentioned that there are, like, previous groups, and, you know, after we're done, there's definitely going to be new groups. I can see that already. This has just been an ongoing thing for ages, and we're just one of the groups documented at the moment.
Basically, yeah, that is kind of how this is designed.
Like, the next group is going to arrive on this island in, like, another 20 years and just see an elderly bear.
The thing is, when this game session is over, if you guys manage to do whatever it is that your ultimate goal is, my plan was that the next iteration of people who were going to participate in this, you guys were going to be made into NPCs for this game from this point forward.
Fair enough.
That way, every single generation of this game will be slightly different.
Yes.
But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to spoil too much about that because it might reveal a few things.
I mean, to be
that's fine.
fair, I assume that the previous group that we saw in the movie was a group of player characters. Like, that's kind of the assumption I kind of made to start with.
Honestly, a couple of them are.
I mean, I could definitely see someone playing Sunny. That, I don't know, this seems like there's way too much emphasis on
But
not
yeah,
been a significant character.
But yeah, in short, I brought that up because I know Nanashi has been, like, worried before and how he'd even, like, go about replaying this game with a new group, and I was just like, that's the beauty of RPG games. You're not going to have the same experience as before with a different lineup or crew. You can have a soldier character, but he's not going to be Joseph.
Yeah, we basically be putting Joseph. We could have a Joseph Gallows being like a medical professional. Hell, I could replace Dr. Lumidare with Joseph, Dr. Gallows.
Damn.
That'd be fun.
Basically, you're either going to have us or you're going to have some other chaotic bunch. Like one of the examples I put up. You could quite literally have because it is an option. You could quite literally have a kangaroo man who fucks everything up and still get a fresh experience.
Oh, absolutely. But that's neither here nor there. By the way, I just noticed we've been playing for 3.5 hours. We might want to wrap this up.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
funny.
what you're talking about. I'm having a great time.
I'm glad.
I'm totally not going on 24 hours being awake. Don't worry about it.
All right, but let's get back on topic. So, well, as far as Arledge is concerned, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have his anymore either. But I haven't heard from him in a while, so I don't know.
Oh. What? Can you divulge on what happened? Now I'm curious.
I wasn't there.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of stick to our own here. Like, we visit each other once in a while, but there's a few that we just tend to not associate with for reasons.
Yeah.
Looks at Miranda.
Barry gets a sad look in his eyes. Just I haven't spoken to my brothers in a while either.
Well, it's not for bad reasons. We just kind of don't get along. Like, Let me think. Miranda doesn't get along with Conroy. Whitaker doesn't get along with Fulmo. The opposites don't attract.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is very fair.
It's one of the reasons our domains are equidistant from each other in the little circle island you call home.
Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. They are quite literally... Barry pulls out the map. Yep. They are quite literally opposites. I mean, the
But
process of
Vincent-
elimination... I'm not going to dig into your personal history, actually. Never mind. Barry puts the map away.
But going back to what you were saying earlier, they were going to come after my regalia. They clearly didn't get far enough to even see it, let alone take it. I don't let these bad boys out of my hands.
Fair enough. Wait, out of your hands?
Oh yeah! And all of a sudden he pulls out from behind him a pair of black and yellow striped, oversized gauntlets with mandible blades on the knuckles. He uses knuckle dusters.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a lot more brutal than I was expecting. I thought it would just be like a fancy ring.
Nah. I call them the Nova Knuckles. And he just clashes them against each other and they spark with yellow.
This is probably a really dumb idea. Can we like mash fists and just see who comes see who comes in on top?
No.
I don't want to cut off your fingers, buddy.
Joseph
Yeah, you're
will,
probably right. I'm sorry. I'm always looking for opportunities to test my strength.
Joseph will grab Barry's arm. You may as well just arm wrestle him at this point.
Well, I'm at a blatant disadvantage. He's got 4 arms.
Looks up at Barry. Just use one of the 4, Chief.
Well, you know, if you're looking for a challenge in an arm wrestling competition, you might want to stop by the Brown Domain sometime. I know my brother there loves a good physical fight.
Well,
You
this
know,
is my found
Barry pulls out his notepad that y'all don't know where he keeps, assumedly in a pocket somewhere. Hey, what's your brother's name? I might need to go.
Oh, his name is Playlock.
How do you spell that? I ask both in character and out of character. Oh, that's a name I'm familiar. Oh,
What?
That's okay. I know this name from a different TTRPG. I don't actually know the original inspiration. I just know that TTRPG with its naming does kind of have a lot of references to like deities and mythological creatures and such.
Hang on a second. And he runs over to the Butterfly Man who is cleaning up the DJ station after Zahir basically zapped it in half, quote unquote. The Butterfly Man runs off to go grab something, and you see him come back with an old-fashioned camera, the kind with a flash bulb.
Oh, nice. I didn't see one of these in ages.
Smile for the camera, everyone! And he slides down beside Barry on all fours and just does the whole 4 peace sign pose, because he can do 4.
Barry make an effort to sit up, and Barry gonna do the bunny ears over Zahir's head, because that's apparently the vibe we're doing tonight.
I guess.
And the Butterfly Man takes a snapshot of everybody here. And when the picture comes out a few seconds later, Zahir just grabs it and smiles. That's going on the wall. Zahir has officially declared the party as over. It is now time for you guys to go wherever it is you plan to go from here, which I assume is going to be home.
Yeah.
Because it's past midnight.
Yeah. That'd probably be for the best.
Alright, well this will call an end to day 3 of the campaign's official in-game timeline. Whew, this was a longer session than I expected.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of figured the session would run a bit long when we started. Discord, work with me here. This is why I be yelling all the time. It's the only way I can get Discord to register what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I kind of figured session would end up going long when we started combat as late as we did, but I ain't gonna complain.
I'll be honest, I was expecting the combat to start a little bit sooner, but with all the extra stuff we ended up doing in between then, it made the session run a little longer, and I'm certainly not complaining. It ended up making it a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had Barry being uncomfortable with women, Ignis getting fondled, Joseph doing some tracking.
Yeah.
Shimo
we had
doing some investigating with her brand new sword. I'm glad,
Yeah.
Ziv. I really am. I put a lot of effort into this session more than anything because this one was really important to me. I'm an old-style Rave head, so this is my aesthetic, and I put everything I had into this.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. So, for the ARG style thing we've been doing under the uploaded videos, at least Barry has mostly been doing, I've been doing like some. One of them I was like, why, I don't know why people keep calling me GILF. I'm gonna have to Google that. I don't know what that is. And then I reveal Joseph is a father, and he's never going to escape the allegation.
Nope.
I mean, you have a blood daughter. That means canonically you have fucked at least once. And actually, if she's Shimo's age, there is a certain percentage chance you are a grandfather.
Yeah, let's be blunt. So, from here, we'll say you guys head home. You're all exhausted. You're going to have to probably carry Barry home.
Come on now. We had a nice long talk.
Yeah, fine. We'll say that he got enough energy back from that conversation to walk home with probably a little bit of help.
Damn, Shimo's 27?
Yep.
Always struck me as like a 24 or 25.
Not much of a difference. And you guys make it home. Sunny's asleep already. Apparently he's just tuckered out, probably thanks to the fact that you played such conveniently calming music. And we'll say you guys all went home, went to bed pretty much immediately because you exhausted yourself with this one, I can already tell.
Man, I liked the Hawaiian shirt, and I ripped it doing my gold magic.
No, you switched over to the white shirt with that one, remember?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I got the shirt from I got the merchandise shirt. Cool. Barry still has one of his Hawaiian shirts. We didn't break one of those.
Everyone else can conk out. Meanwhile, Joseph is just doing some last-second checkups because of how battered they got. Then he can go to bed.
Yeah, that's honestly fair and reasonable. I actually got a little bit dinged up that combat. I lost a whole 9 hit points.
You know what this means? My multi-class as a support won't be fucking meaningless. Yeah!
I mean, to be fair, even when you haven't been healing, it hasn't been meaningless. Because your medical expertise has come up multiple times in roleplay.
Like that part has, but like actual healing the team, keeping you all alive, not as much up until now. And it happened when I had to do something.
Yeah, Ziv, you were a little bit unlucky with those rolls, I'll be perfectly honest, but damn, when that sword came in and did what it did, I'm glad you got to show it off as well as you did.
This is a pretty cool sword.
Yeah, it's actually been added to Chimo's character sheet if you want to take a closer look at it.
How fun.
But in the meantime, this has been a fantastic session. It definitely made up for the fact that the last 2 sessions were a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Well, if you recall from the meeting that you had with King Akarui, he did say that you guys that you specifically would probably be on the roster as an official Thunder Force as of Monday.
Yeah, and it's like
It's still Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday night because we just Rave.
So next session is
D-A-Y, night. I don't know why that song started playing in my head.
So wait, was it Saturday before midnight or?
It's officially Sunday morning when you guys crawl in the bed is what I'm getting at.
Okay, just double checking, cause time be weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd say this is probably a fantastic place to cut off the session because it's getting late for Ziv. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
This has been fantastic and fun. I'm glad you guys got to meet one of my personal favorite characters in this whole campaign. I probably spent more time on him and his homeland and his domain more than anything because of my aesthetics, so I'm very happy we got that much done.
Yeah.
No, it's cool as shit. We loved it. I loved it.
And hey, it's a bug guy, just like you.
Yeah.
To be fair, you haven't met a lot of those.
My bug brother. Yeah, I'm about to say, this is like the second one minus the mosquito marauder we encountered.
And the larger beetle
like,
from the orange domain.
Yeah, about to say, that's the other one I was thinking of.
Well, I hope you have fun with that tournament regardless, Ziv. I know it's going to be annoying with just meta malice, but still.
Yeah, Atlas met actual bug people, and there was no subtle racism like fucking Ignis feeding a dragon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see ya, Ziv.
But to be fair, that one was due to well, different circumstances.
That is true. But anyways, we'll go ahead and call it the session here for the day. It's been pretty long. It's been pretty fun. I think we can all say that this was a fantastic session.
Agreed.
Yes,
Yeah.
we learned new things about each other once again.
So it
Yeah.
was here.
Yeah.
We finally got to see Ignis without without his traditional garb on.
Yeah. That's
Although
a
he never
first.
did give us a description of what he looks like.
This is also.
I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
a-
gonna say at some point it would be nice if you like gave us a description of what he looks like, since we have canonically seen him without any of it on.
Yeah.
We'll just
Because
say you
I
look
know-
like
I know-
a dude until stated otherwise.
Because I know I did
Yeah.
the same with Joseph the first time he took off his mask.
Alright, so like I was saying, we'll go ahead and call this session here. This has been a monumental amount of fun. Thank you guys for sticking around as long as you have. I'm very satisfied with how this turned out. And I will see you guys in the next session, which will start day 4.
Let's go.
Bibbidi bye.